Alright, hello and welcome to season 2 of
Ah,
Trump's Talk. It wasn't a giant break because we got COVID and then lost interest for a while. No, it was a season break, which is yeah, that's a real thing. So welcome to season 2, episode 1, because I'll break it up into different things. I'm Sarky. This is Dynamic.
hey, how's it going?
Still a long pause. Hasn't got any better in the preceding.
That's got to be like latency or lag or internet or something, because I was on it there.
Okay.
I was.
And we thought we would come back with a banger. Um, Dynamic finally agreed to do a movie that I think we would have a lot to talk about. And I certainly, there's a lot to talk about. But because we both dislike it, I think that's fair to say.
uh, yeah, yeah. No, I
However,
want to get into that though. I want to get into that later.
however, it took me 3 weeks to get through this movie.
It took
I,
us
fin-
both that.
I
Like,
finally had to sit down and watch the last hour and 15 minutes a day because I knew we were on a deadline to do this tonight, and so I had to sit down. And
I
it
also
might
split
have
it up.
it, it might have been the longest hour 15 of my life. Because this movie is diabolical. There's a half an hour section in the middle, just doesn't need to be in there. There's a 40-minute section at the end that shouldn't be in there, and it's a 2.5 hour goddamn movie. It's
hmm
it's shit, and it's Rise of Skywalker. We skipped the Force
No,
Awakens because we.
it's not Rise of
Oh,
Skywalker.
it's the Last Jedi. Sorry. Fuck.
Wait. No, that sums it up perfectly. Because who fucking cares? Who
Oh, this.
actually gives a shit?
Well, we skipped the Force Awakens because we both
It's
agreed that that
dull.
movie is just. It's fine.
Dull is
It's
so
not
dull,
interesting.
man.
It's not like you're just doing the Death Star again. Really? You're calling it something else, but it's just another Death Star.
hmm
It's like fucking hell.
I
But
can't even remember what they call it. Cause
Star Killer.
oh, that is Star Killer. Yeah, you're right. Wait. In fact, you know what? It doesn't matter.
It don't matter. So this, we're going to sort of uh, first season 2. We're good because I've listened to all our podcasts. I've realised that I'm the only person that's listening to our podcast. But I'm okay with it because I find our podcast genuinely amusing.
I mean, I guess we're doing it for ourselves.
At
So
this point, we really
yeah,
are, and I'm
that's
really
fine.
enjoying them. But you came up with something that I thought was quite good. So we'll be doing the start of the show, which is dynamic. What do you remember about this movie?
hmm
And then we'll do the rough plot. Then we'll go into Sharky's 60 seconds.
hmm
Then we'll actually rip through the cards.
Yeah.
Then we do Sarky fixes your movie.
hmm
And then we do our last little bit where we talk about what we've been doing and what we've been watching. But you came up with a great name for this in like episode 4 that we immediately forgot.
Oh,
Culture Corner.
Culture Corner. Did I?
That's yes, you came up with that. So that's
Shit,
now
I don't
Culture
remember.
Corner.
Nice.
Um Now I could have made cards for this, but I don't want to. And
No, I
I
like just doing it off the IMDb list, to be honest.
could have come up with nicknames, but I don't want to because I would have had to think about this more than I already have. But I would like to. But before we start all of that,
hmm
as our listeners and you might be aware, I take notes. I take notes on the movies that we're about to watch. Now, to anybody wondering why this isn't Crocodile Dundee, it's because the Crocodile Dundee recording just fell apart. It's kind
Was
of amusing to listen to, but it's not publishable in any way, shape, or form.
was that the last one?
That was the last one.
Ah.
Um, so that had 5 pages of notes. I think the one that was longest before it was maybe Underworld 2,
hmm
which had 12 or 13 pages of notes. I'm not sure. Based on that rough idea, can you have a guess at how many pages of notes I have? for The Last Jedi?
20 plus.
9.
Oh, 9. Oh, I thought we were getting like a proper like. That's still a
29.
ton. Oh fucking hell. Okay. God damn, dude.
I
I
had
think that
issues with this movie. What the first half a page is before the movie starts.
what is it, the crawl or something?
It's the crawl, yeah.
Ah, god damn. And these are handwritten, yeah?
Yeah.
I see. Next time I'm round, I actually want to read them.
I've kept them in a book. I've kept the last couple. I've also got 2 Gremlins that have several pages each for the Gremlin movies, which we haven't done, but I watched because I thought we were gonna. Also,
Yeah.
I thought, do you know what might genuinely be quite a good series of movies for us to do?
Hmm.
Hunger Games.
I know nothing about them.
Neither do I.
Like, yeah, no,
I've
that
never seen
we
them.
would be unbiased, I think.
Yeah, well, I don't give a
Yeah.
shit about them, but that's
Yeah.
fine. I don't give a shit about a lot of things that I've watched the movie of, and it's fine.
No, I
Um,
think that's a shout. I'd watch them.
it sounds alright, right?
There's like three of them, 4 of them.
Oh fuck, I've no idea. But there's a few.
Yeah. No, that sounds doable.
And since we both know nothing about it, because part of the problem was with this movie, I've seen it before. This is the second time I've seen it, and it'll be the last time I'll ever see it.
Yeah. No, I think this was my second watch because I remember seeing it in the cinema when it came out, and
Yeah.
then I remember, for honestly, it must have been the better part of 6 months. We spoke about it very regularly.
Well, it's a big part of what became the podcast because I enjoyed our conversations about it
Yeah.
so much.
Mhm.
Um, because we just ripped the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And that was
Um,
without notes.
I was just off the dome.
That was just off the dome, the Chrome Dome.
But
I can't believe he says that in this movie.
does he? I can't even remember.
Yeah, when he's fighting Phasma, let's go, Chrome Dome.
Oh, so he fucking does. Yeah. No, he's got a couple really bad lines there.
Alright, don't worry, they're in the notes.
Right, good. I
Horrendously
need to
bad.
confess, by the way.
Yeah.
Um, I watched 2 hours of this movie on Tuesday night.
Mhm.
Watched the second half hour last night. See, during the 2 hour watch though, I wasn't sober for it. I couldn't be. So I wasn't all there. But I had a game of I played a game in the middle bit during the casino bit. I just couldn't, man.
Yeah, it's real bad.
It's
So,
awful. It's
let's start.
awful.
Let's start. Dynamic. What do you remember about this movie?
Um, well, it's Star Wars Episode 8, the 8th episode in the saga.
Yep.
And oh, dude, so much happens in this movie. So much that the movie's basically starts off. You got the Resistance. There's like what, 400 people in the Resistance?
At the
Under a
start,
thousand? Yeah. How many people you think there is at the start?
on that base, I would guess there's. Nah,
Because I don't think it's that much, dude.
nah, it's probably not that much. A couple of thousand, say.
How would you even say that is kind of high?
It probably is
Uh,
kind of high, but give them the benefit of the doubt and say a couple of thousand.
Right. But
You're
basically,
right. It's not a suitable. There's not enough people in that resistance to resist anything.
no. Can I just quickly say,
Yeah.
this movie ruins the First Order,
Yeah.
right? Because they come across as so incompetent.
Oh,
It's
it's
not even
insane.
funny.
It's insane.
And
I,
dude, how does Poe Dameron like take down that big whatever the fuck it's called, the frigate thing?
he doesn't. He absolutely doesn't. He doesn't
No,
do it.
I know he doesn't do it by himself, but it's just like
But,
there's like a little battalion of them or
but
something.
what I mean is, it's so unbelievable that this would work. That he doesn't. No,
Oh, sorry, you're saying he doesn't, he shouldn't do that.
it is impossible.
Right.
It
Dude,
is
it's
impossible. This fleet breaker ship. No, you don't get that. I'm not giving it to them.
No.
No. It was more believable when Luke and then Wedge and Lando blew up the fucking Death Stars than it was this dog shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Because, well, see the thing, right? See when Luke blew up the Death Star the first time, there was at least like you saw the planning stage.
You saw the
You
plan. They had
saw like
found a
the
flaw.
background of it, and they're like, "Fucking hell, this it's probably not going to work." To be honest, that's
Yeah,
what everyone's like.
it was an absolute shot in the dark because they didn't have any other choice.
Yeah, but this just also the voicemail, the opening up with like the voicemail like on hold is just it's so fucking
Probably
bad.
shit. It's
It's
insufferable. We're doing
also General
your
Hux.
mama jokes.
Oh man, no, no, I hate it.
I despise it. But what's the movie about?
Is fucking the Resistance are the good guys. They're fleeing bad
Yeah, I'm just gonna
guys.
call them rebels and Empire.
Yeah, yeah. Let's do
I
that.
don't care. I don't give a shit that you're calling yourself the Resistance and fucking the First Order.
But at the
You're
end
just
of the
rebels and
movie,
Empire.
I
They call
swear
themselves
someone
rebels.
says, yeah,
Yeah, they keep calling themselves rebels. Rebel scum.
yeah.
Rebel.
Um, but they're running away from the Empire, and then they think they've escaped by going like light speed, burning up fuel. And then it turns out they haven't escaped them, and this whole time, while that's all going on, Finn and new character Rose, they fuck off to go try find Ray. No, they don't. That's horseshit. They fuck off to go get codes
Yep.
to go onto the Empire ship to switch off the tracking beacon.
Yep.
Uh, and that's their subplot. Meanwhile, Ray's like hanging out with Luke, who's really unlikable. I don't think any character is particularly
Incredibly
likable.
unlikable. No,
Um,
there's none.
Also, the
All of
milk
Poe's
seems
coolness,
real nasty.
real nasty. All of Poe's coolness from the last movie is gone. Like Finn is
Mhm.
just a piece of shit. Rose is a complete a-hole of the highest
Oh,
order. Ray is the most
I
unlikable,
don't know, though.
unacting turd I have ever seen in my entire life.
I don't know. Rose makes a point though, because you're not going to
You
win a
shut
war
your
by.
fucking mouth. Shut your fucking mouth.
Dude, you got to
We will
save what you
get there.
love.
We will get there. Oh,
But
that stupid bitch.
also, it doesn't make a like physical sense
Not a
how she
lick of
loops
sense.
round, does a big circle, and then
No,
knocks him out the way. Also, how is Finn not like melting there? It's melting the fucking
we've
ship
not
in
got
the
there yet.
door.
We've not got
Yeah,
there yet.
sorry.
You've skipped ahead.
You get you know how what this movie does though, it gets you sidetracked.
Oh, this is dog shit.
Um
Like I'm getting irritated again listening to you badly explain it
but
because your bad explanation is better than the movie.
well, it's just who fucking cares though?
I care. I
No.
fucking loved Star Wars.
All right. Well, can I make a point here that I was
Yeah,
thinking about whilst watching it?
yeah,
I think see when this movie just came out and we'd just seen it,
yeah.
that's when I was like, holy shit, that was fucking terrible. And I still hold that opinion. But see how like 5 years, 6 years since it's been out?
Years, 2017.
Um
Well, Christmas 2017. So
mm,
4.5 years.
okay. But it's like the amount of just shit Star Wars that has been churned out, I just don't care anymore.
Yeah, this
Like
the
it's
problem with this
different on
movie
the
is
rewatch.
well because you just don't give a shit anymore. True.
Yeah.
The cut is just as deadly, but it doesn't burn half as bad because
Yes.
there's just
Yeah, yeah.
so much dog shit Star Wars now. But this is the first time that I thought, oh, Star Wars is shit now. This like I wasn't super on board with Force Awakens. I was like, yeah, all right. Had a lot of stuff in it I thought was kind of fucked up and weird.
It was fine for what it was.
It was barely a fucking story.
Yeah.
But
I
whatever, I quite liked
barely
Poe.
remember it.
Poe was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Rey was not the uber god that she is in this movie. I mean, it's insane in this movie. But anyway, they go off to find the codebreaker.
Oh wait, is that where I was?
That's where you were.
Yeah. So they go off, try find the codes for the ship to turn off the tracking thing. So they go to like the casino planet, they free the horses. And then you look at the field of horses, and you know it's all worthwhile. Everything you're doing, that's what makes it worth it. That's what Rose says. And then BB-8 and Benicio del Toro save them from like the cops. They escape, go to the ship, and Benicio del Toro immediately betrays them, and hands them over to Captain Phasma. Is she a captain?
It's not quite
Frodo.
true.
Is
That's
that
not
not?
quite
Is that
accurate.
more? Is that how? What wasn't accurate?
Benicio del Toro doesn't betray them. He's working with them until they all get captured by Captain
Oh,
Phasma
and then
the
he gives
rest.
them up.
And then he trades his freedom for information about the other rebels.
Also cash.
And cash, money, yeah.
But yeah, then they have like a little scrap with Captain
Fuck ton of cash, by
Phasma.
the way. A pallet of cash.
Yeah.
Like, the First Order might be bad guys, but they pay well. It's a pallet of cash.
But what happens after that? They fight Finn fights Captain Phasma, drops her in the fire. They fuck off back to the, like, are they on the rebel base at this point? I don't know. And then Captain Holdo is there. She's taking command of the ship, and she won't
It's
tell anybody what she's doing.
unbelievably shit in this movie. Like, Laura Dern is the worst part of this movie. And that's incredible, because there's so many really bad parts of this movie. Captain Holdo's the worst part.
I think she's definitely the most frustrating.
But she's a fucking imbecile.
Because I don't understand why. Oh yeah, Princess Leia is also like force flowing at this point.
Yeah, she Mary Poppins it.
Yeah. But I don't get why, like, she's giving Poe so much shit. Dude just came in and he was like, "Yo, what's the plan? What's happening?"
Are you the leader of her fucking armed forces is asking her for information?
Yeah.
And she's calling him a cunt to his face.
Pretty
Going,
much,
"Oh, you piece of shit! You don't know nothing. You piece of shit!" Like, and you're confused as to why you like tried to arrest you.
Yeah, no, she got mutinied later.
And deserved it. Deservedly so.
Yeah. Because it's like literally like they're in dire straits. They're running out of fuel, and she's not going to tell anyone the plan. Even though it's like at a certain point, you're just going to need to tell people the plan anyway. You need to get them on the ships. Why not just tell them?
So much more shit in that time.
Yeah, they could have got ready.
We'll get to that. We'll get to the whole ship thing. It fucking
and then there was
irritates me.
the light speed thing, which
breaks Star Wars. By the way, that I'll come up to that. It's a huge part of my notes. One entire page, well, one half of a page, is just inch-high letters of me going, "This destroys Star Wars. This breaks Star Wars. You can't have Star Wars anymore now." Because that's so stupid. It rewrites the rules of that universe to the point where there's no point in Star Wars anymore. We'll fucking get to it. I'm going through these 29 pages.
Are we going to get to the cards?
Eh?
Are we going to get to the cards, or should this be like a precursor to the deck?
I'll rip through these. I'm not going to say everything that's on every page, because there's 29 pages. But I'm going to scan through, I'm going to rip through these fuckers. We're going to go through them in order, because they're written in order.
And that's before cards.
Yeah, that's before cards. That's before Sharky 60 seconds.
Fucking hell. Alright.
This is just shit that happened in your movie.
Wait, where was I?
Uh,
Fucking. Oh, I can't.
they escaped from the Empire. They might or
Yeah,
might
they
not be in the
escape,
salt.
and then they have like the fight on the fucking Salt Hoth planet.
None
Uh,
of the Salt Hoth planet should have been in this movie. Like, none
no,
of them.
that was where I had the break. I got the first 2 hours, and then when they went down to the planet, I was like, I need to switch this off, man.
That last 40 minutes just should not exist in any way, shape, or form. Like, it added nothing. All it
Hmm.
did was made sure that your third movie is impossible because there's no fucking resistance left.
There's 40 of them. Like,
Max.
this is the thing that annoys me
Maximum.
about this movie a lot, is that the start of the movie, they're in the exact same position at the end of the movie, but with just
Except
less
way
people.
worse.
Yeah. Like, nothing made a difference.
Well, it's not even that. What's stopping the First Order from following the Millennium Falcon as it leaves?
Yeah. Hmm.
It doesn't. They don't for some fucking reason. I've no idea why.
Mm, I don't know. I don't know. See, the thing though, mate, because it was written by Ryan Johnson, right?
Ryan Johnson, who has a huge, long track record of making movies that you go, make you think, but actually, when you think about them, they don't make any fucking sense.
What movies has he?
At all. He's fucking Looper. He's he's Brick. He's the Star Wars. He's Knives Out, which I maintain that movie's not bad, but it actually doesn't work.
I've not seen Knives Out.
They're dog shit awful.
Because I know he
Like, what
done.
he's best known for is probably Looper. Looper doesn't fucking work. Like, the
I've not
core
seen Looper either.
it doesn't work. If you start thinking about it for even 10 seconds, it doesn't fucking work. It's
Mm.
never worked. I don't know why they gave him Star Wars. He's a fucking hack.
Anti Ryan Johnson.
He's a cunt, man. He's a stupid cunt.
Oh my god, bro.
No,
Jesus.
what he came onto this. It's J.J. Abrams. First of all, J.J. Abrams is a fucking moron because he should have planned out a trilogy. They knew they were doing a trilogy. They should have had
Yeah,
at least
no,
a
they
fucking
absolutely.
skeleton bones of
Yeah.
what was happening in each thing. Like,
Wait,
George
who?
Lucas didn't direct all the original Star Wars, but when he handed it over, he didn't go, do what you fucking like. We'll make the other guy, the next guy, fucking fix all your fuck ups.
Hmm.
They had a structure. He says, this is what we're going to do. You direct it to the best of your ability. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, I've just looked it up
JJ,
there. The Force Awakens was written by 3 people. Uh,
three
Lawrence Kasdan,
a-holes.
J.J. Abrams, and Michael Arndt.
All
And then
a-holes.
it was just Ryan Johnson writing the sequel
Yeah, dog shit,
and
man.
getting free reign. See the thing, why not just give Ryan Johnson, if you want him to write and direct a Star Wars movie, give him some
Give him a solo
random
story.
side. Yeah,
Give him Rogue One. Both. I mean, I don't hate Solo Story. It's not good, but it's like, whatever.
it's average.
I fucking hate Rogue One. I hate Rogue One. If we ever do more Star Wars, we'll do Rogue One. And I fucking
But
hate
you know,
that movie.
can the guy at that show movie's getting a show?
I'm aware. Ugh. Right. Are we start? That's pretty much you. You're up to the Salt Planet.
I
Is-
Yeah, it's like they fight, good guys escape.
yeah.
They are the
Well, a
spark
lot
that
of them
will light
die.
the fire.
A lot of them die.
Yeah, well, yeah. Fucking everyone dies apart from like.
The Mary Sues.
I can't believe Luke died, man. Luke died like such a bitch as
Such
well.
a fucking bitch. And he
It's
had a
like he just
cool
died
moment.
of
He was
like
like, "Oh, I'm
exhaustion.
not really here. I'll always be here watching you." Oh no!
Ugh.
I died like a bitch on a faraway planet. Who fucking cares? If Leia and fucking Rey can sense you're dead, Kyle could probably sense you're dead as well and went, "Oh well, you're still dead."
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
at least you're dead. I didn't get to kill you, but you're at least dead. So
That's
win.
one less problem.
Uh,
Eh,
Luke is. I didn't even give a shit that Luke died. He's an unlikable turd in this movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Rian Johnson ruined Luke Skywalker, which is just incredible. Also, why did you keep Princess Leia alive? Like, we knew she was dead before this movie came out. Could we not just killed her off?
No, it is true. I
It's
can't disagree
weird.
with that. Yeah,
It's
I
weird that we keep her alive and then like fucking reanimate her in the next movie badly.
did she die in the next movie?
Uh
I can't even remember.
Fuck, I can't remember.
I don't know
Maybe.
if she does.
Oh, shit, I can't remember. Maybe, but like, who fucking cares at that point?
No, absolutely. I stopped caring after this movie.
Yeah, this movie is absolute dog shit. Right. Well, that do you know? I will say this. That is not a bad summation of the plot.
Really?
Of what plot there was, that was not horrendous.
Alright, I'll take it.
Right. Let me start on page 1. Do you know something? Let's call this Sarky 60 seconds. Because the 60 seconds always lasts more than 60 seconds. But this will be my rant. We'll start on page 1.
Wait. Can I come in as and when?
Absolutely.
Sound.
Crawl, opening crawl. The First Order reigns. How does the First Order reign? They just lost most of their guys on Starkiller Base.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you blew up 4 planets or 5 planets in the last movie. Fine. But how do you reign? What is the time scale on these movies? How long has it been since the last movie to this one? Is it immediately afterwards?
It
Is it a
feels it.
week? Is it a month? Is it a year? What is the time scale? Because if it's a week, the First Order absolutely does not fucking reign.
It feels like a week.
It feels like
It
a
feels
day or two.
like yeah.
If Leia is relying entirely on Luke returning to save them, she is a fucking awful leader. Have a better plan than one dude coming back. Like, you're bad at leading this. Like, you've not successfully done it. Stop. People should stop you being the leader. You're bad at this.
But wait, I didn't even get the impression that she was like texting him or whatever.
No, she has no information about him. He's disappeared
Yeah.
for the last 10 or years or however long it's been.
She's just waiting there.
Where are the fuck all the other planets' armies? I mean, there's thousands of planets. The First Order reigns, apparently. A desperate escape, so it's just Empire then. This is just Empire. But way worse. It's the starting 10 minutes of Empire that you've made into a fucking movie for some reason. What are you doing, you dumb cunt? Right. Film start. Leia's daughter cannot act. Jesus Ginger's cringe. Domhnall Gleeson, terrible in this. Hux was like sinister and Nazi-ish in the last movie. Like, I don't think he pulled it off that well, but at least he was going for like Nazi thing.
Like,
and this, he's a fool. He's a bumbling fool.
He's like 3 different characters in the 3 movies, though, isn't he?
It's so weird. It's weird that Adrian Edmondson is his second in command. He's finally in something worse than Bottom. Poe is a gaping asshole. Hux is a fucking chump. Phone joke is awful. What gauge are we waiting to fill? Like, Oscar Isaac is making that phone call because he's waiting for a gauge to fill on his X-Wing?
Was it not the boost gauge thing?
But why would that be down? You haven't boosted to get there.
I don't know. I'm not saying it makes sense.
Your ship really, really fucking sucks if one ship can take out all your weapons. Like, I don't give a shit how good Poe is.
Yeah, I don't get why there's not like little fucking guns or something on the ship, or why the TIE fighters are just
X-Wings work on electrics from the 1950s. Like, the inside is just a shambles of wires. I don't believe that ship's getting fucking everywhere. Poe's a fucking moron and a court-martialable traitor. If your leader tells you to do something, you should do it. Otherwise, you're not an army. You're just a group of assholes.
Mm.
Poe is 500 to 1,000 times better at piloting than Luke or Darth Vader. He's that much better. These bombers fucking suck. Gravity bombs in space. What are you talking about?
What if there was like a propulsion on the rails that pushed them down?
But they're still falling real slowly. Remember all those like proton torpedoes that Luke fired that flashed out in a.
Yeah, because that's
What
what I
are you?
thought the bombers used.
But what? Yeah, they did.
Like, I,
Why are your bombs so fucking slow? Why are your bombing ships so goddamn slow? Do you remember like B wings and Y wings, and they used to be? They weren't as fast as X wings, but they were still pretty fast. And
yeah,
then these ones came along, and you're slow. Of course, you're getting annihilated by the enemy. You're going at 20 miles an hour. It's like every single one of you's left a handbrake on. And you have to get over the top of the ship. You realise that's not how, like, space works. You see, if you turn right enough, that ship will be beneath you. You don't actually have to fly over the top of it in the same plane for it to be below you. You dumb fuck. Like, if you just turned so your arse was facing it, guess what? You're above them, you can drop your bombs.
yeah.
Like, Ryan Johnson doesn't understand how fucking the basics of space works, and it pisses me off. If one bomber can take out your ship is fucking pointless. Like, what's the point? One
Yeah, it's a
bomber
big
took out
ship too.
a massive ship.
A big, scary looking, kind of cool looking ship, and it is gone very quick.
Fuck me, this is stupid. Saved by the power of kicking. Humpering Hups is fucking pathetic. John Boyega is a joke in these movies, but that joke isn't funny. Like him bumbling about in that weird suit pissing water. That's
Yeah,
not
no,
like
because see the thing,
that's
see
not
when Poe
funny.
goes and speaks to him as well,
Yeah,
he's totally like there. You know, he's like, where the fuck's Ray? Like, we gotta go get her. It's not like he's out of a coma, like drowsy as fuck.
but he is bumbling about until that point, that exact scene.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ah.
Luke throwing the saber is such a fucking slap in the face to people who like Star Wars.
Hmm.
Even if Luke didn't want anything to do with the Force, that's not what Luke would have done. Luke would have like held his hand out and went, "I'm sorry, that's not for me anymore. I've chosen a different path." He wouldn't have thrown it to his shoulder, given her sarky eye, and left.
I don't know if that one irritates me that much, to be honest.
Fucking irritates me.
Fair.
Luke didn't feel hand dying. I mean, we find out later he's closed himself off of the Force. But, alright, Snoke looks like shit. Kylo's helmet does suck, but getting rid of it is weird. It's weird that Rian Johnson went, no, we're not having the bad guy with the helmet. We have to see his face
Yeah.
so we can see him emote.
Mm-hmm. No, because the
Fucking moron.
helmet, I don't know, it was kind of...
If you can punch apart your helmet, how much was it really protecting you?
He force punched it.
Yeah. Alki Skywalker is fucking depressing, as is the weird green titty milk.
That was grim to watch.
Really revolting. Really
Mhm.
disgusting revolting.
I don't get why it needed to be there.
No idea.
It wasn't
No
funny.
fucking clue. It's not funny, it's not
look,
clever.
it's like, looks old and gross now.
Where did you get that 100-foot long wooden post on an island with no trees?
To be fair, it does have one tree.
Yeah, well, okay, it has one dead stump. There's no way these books survived in this damp shithole for 20,000 years. Jesus,
No.
Daisy can't act. Jesus, Daisy can't act as a recurring note. I don't know why the Jedi should end. How is that shitty bracelet Leah's wearing got a strong enough signal to cross the entire galaxy? Like, that's incredible. You need to go to a planet to signal for your friends, but a wee shitty bracelet that Leah's wearing can transmit a location across an entire galaxy. Kylo spins for no reason. Kylo murders 50 people in the hangar.
Wait, Kylo spins?
Yeah, he does a weird spin move for no reason when he's flying. Leia dies.
No.
Definitely. She is definitely dead.
I think that's... Yeah, they should have... That should have been when she died, I think.
My first,
To be honest.
like, inch tall scroll across one of these pages.
Aye.
That's not how speed works in space, you dumb fuck. Speed in space, it's cumulative. It's cumulative in a lot of places, but it's specifically cumulative in space where there's nothing dragging you down. So if the rebels are flying at 105 miles an hour and the Empire for some reason can only fly at 100 miles an hour, even though their ships and engines they're so much bigger. They're so much bigger. But the TIE fighters, if the TIE fighters can fly at 6 miles an hour, then they have a cumulative speed of 106 miles an hour, and they will land on you. They can get to the rebels and shoot the shit out of them. And that doesn't change. They're not out of range. TIE fighters fly from Star Destroyers to planet surfaces. They fly thousands of miles.
Mm.
They are not out of range. It's moronic that we're adding fuel as a concern in this universe. It has never been a concern before. We've occasionally seen ships with like hoses docked to them when they're in the bay or something, and we've just assumed that that's fuel or some shit. Who cares? And we've never bothered mentioning it because X-wings can fly halfway across the galaxy to Dagobah on their own, on one tank of fuel, and then fly back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, the Millennium Falcon can go all the way from Tatooine to fucking Alderaan in one shot. We're not sure how far that is, but we presume that it's at least a few days for Luke to learn something out of Obi-Wan. Like, it's not 20 minutes, that journey.
No, totally. Totally. It's just, like, see,
So
talking about the hoses and
Millennium
the ship,
Falcon...
so it's just like a little touch, you know?
Yeah, but that's
But
all...
it's just,
Like, we
that's
don't
what,
need
it's all it
explain.
needs to be.
Yeah, we don't need it explained. Fuel exists in this universe. We're not going to talk about it. It's not fucking interesting. Except for this dipshit who decides to make an entire movie about it. That's just... It's not how speed works in space. Also, like, you realise that they can't turn then. Under your rules, the rebels have to go in an exact straight line. Because the instant they make a move in any direction, the First Order cut the corner because they're in space. There's nothing stopping them from doing that, and they catch them. So the rebels can't go to an old base. They can't aim in that direction. They have to go in an exact straight line away from the First Order. Otherwise, the First Order will cut the corner and catch them. Also, there's like 10 First Order ships. Why aren't you sending a couple out in front? Why didn't you send a couple to Lightspeed and corner them? Why are you following behind them? How fucking stupid do you have to be to go, we'll just follow behind them? What are you talking about? You're incredibly close. You're within visual range, but you're out of weapons, effective weapons. What are you talking about? Seriously, what are you talking about? Your bombers can't run out. Here's the other thing that annoys me. Like, TIE bombers have been a thing since, what, the first movie?
Yeah.
So...
Wait, they're like the hexagonal ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the ones that have sort of got two circles side by side.
Yes, yeah.
So the bombers fly out and you're going to be out of range. Okay, but you're coming in the same direction. So even if, for whatever fucking reason, my bomber only has 5 minutes of fuel, I go out the 5 minutes, do the bombing run, I run out of fuel, and you're passing me anyway.
Yeah.
You can pick me up. I definitely don't, because I routinely fly from orbit to planets to do bombing runs, and then fly back up to orbit. So I definitely do not have 5 minutes of fuel. I've got hours and hours and hours worth of fuel. I definitely do not have this weird small level of fuel that for some reason Rian Johnson's become obsessed by.
Does he?
But even
Does
if
it
I
even get a
did,
name?
no, it doesn't. It's just
It's
fuel.
just fuel.
It's
Yeah.
just fuel.
Ugh.
I think maybe in Star Wars, like old, it was like Tabana gas, and that's actually what Lando was mining in Cloud City.
Oh no! Without a doubt, yeah, I can believe that. Like there's a Wikipedia article
I think that's what it
devoted
used to
to
be,
detail,
but he doesn't call it. It's just fuel.
Mhm.
That's not how anything works to space. And like 10 seconds of thought would have made you sit down and go, okay, well this obviously doesn't work. I'll have to think of something that's better than this dog shit. But he never took the 10 seconds. And somehow nobody who read the script before they filmed went, what the fuck are you talking about? You dumb cunt. What are you talking about? This doesn't work. This is stupid. You should know that this is stupid.
Man.
Right, fucking Mary Poppins. We'll skip it. We'll skip some pages. We'll start skipping some pages because, the porgs are already dead. You may as well fucking eat it.
Yeah, actually,
Sorry
yeah,
about
that
it after
pissed
you
me
cook the
off.
fucker. It's pointless. Look,
I
let
don't
me
like the
bundle these
porgs
dice.
either. They look like
No, I
shit.
don't like the porgs. Do you know something? I don't think the special effects particularly hold up in this movie.
No, because did they try go practical with a lot of stuff?
I don't know, but a lot of it looks dog shit. Like, there's a bit when Rose and BB-8 are on the back of a walker that somehow BB-8 can drive.
Aye, because they got the little seat
Shut the
for him.
fuck up. But they pass by and like pick up Finn, and it looks like dog shit. Like a lot of this does not look good.
Mm-hmm.
Let me fondle these dice that have never been important, but we're now going to make a movie about how
I
important
never
these dice
got
are.
that. I never got that before because the dice turn up in Solo as well, and they're meant to be like his. I'm guessing they are in the original trilogy.
Yeah, but they're hanging.
I don't remember them though.
But it's a joke about how douchebags used to hang dice for their windows, their car rear window thing.
Yeah.
It was a joke. It's not supposed to be a lore thing that you fucking make a movie out of. You dumb cunts. Holdo, everyone else is in a uniform. You're not. I don't know why. Commander Holdo's in a dress and pink hair. Did Poe really think he was next up for command? Like, he sort of started to rise up like, oh, it's my turn. Are you out of your fucking mind? You're the leader of an X-Wing squadron. What? You think you're next up for leader of the resistance? Anyway, never fucking mind. A spark that will start a fire of who fucking helps. That fire's already burnt out at least twice. So it's not a good fire.
No, it's definitely burnt out twice now.
It's real bad. Why is Holdo such a cunt? Seriously, she's a cunt and a half.
It's unnecessary.
It's absolutely unnecessary.
Then later on when she's talking to Leia, she's like, "Oh, I like him."
No, you don't. You
Fuck
don't
off.
like
No.
him. You've been a complete piece of shit to him. Rose cannot act or cry convincingly. Finn's fucking stupid. I've no idea why he thinks he's escaping in an escape pod. Like, I don't know where he thinks he's going. But this
what was he doing at that?
He was getting in an escape pod.
No, but that was to go get the code, right?
No, it was to find Rey. Or
so
just to escape the situation.
That's where it was. And then Rose went and spoke to Poe.
Yeah, he absolutely is a traitor. So, he should be in the prison. Why are they only tracking you from the lead ship? Why wouldn't they be tracking you from every ship? You say that you have to take down the lead ship.
If you take down their lead ship, it will just pass over to the other ship as well. They say that.
But you'll have a couple of minutes. But why wouldn't all the ships just be tracking you all the time? Why do you think they would track you one at a time? They built a planet into another Death Star. Do they seem like they're conserving fucking resources? For some reason, there's just in black Sharpie, there's just bollocks written across a big page. I don't even know what it's a reference to.
Honestly, it's fitting though.
Yeah. Mad Kamata is weirdly in this with a jetpack and is oddly horny for the code breaker. No idea.
Yeah, that was odd. I don't get Maz Kanata.
No, I don't. Kylo Ren and Rey just get new powers whenever. Whatever. Weird fish nuns. Dick Luke is not funny. Rey, of course, immediately does the Force shit the first time. It takes all of 10 seconds for her to feel the Force, understand her place in it, feel the tension between like it's instant.
Is this
I feel
what is this in
so-
reference to? Is this the pool?
Which
thing?
is this is where she feels the pull, but she gets trained by Luke, and she's like, he goes, "This is your first lesson." Oh, of course, I immediately understand it and have filled out every single detail of it, and I'm the best you've ever seen at this. Like, it's instant. It's within 10 seconds. Well, we're still in a fucking chase. Why is Rey giving orders to Chewbacca like he's a fucking dog?
Wait, also, see jumping on the Chewbacca thing. You see when he first meets Luke, he's like angry. He's like sort of you get the gist of like where the fuck you been?
Yeah.
But immediately calms down and he's
Nothing
just
comes of it, yeah.
like he's not in the movie. He might as well not be in it.
No, well, he's only in the movie to be given orders like a fucking dog. I don't know where this bitch gets off this. Like, do this, Chewbacca. And like, bitch, I am 400 years old. I'm about to knock your dick in the dirt. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who the fuck? This is my ship, by the way. The hand did not give you the
Yeah,
ship.
yeah.
This is not you. This is not your Millennium Falcon. You fucking piece of shit. This is Chewie's ship. You're a fucking guest. Fucking act right, you dumb cunt. But he is a way better pilot than Han or anybody else, apart from Rey, who's ever flown it. Because he'll fly through those canyons that destroy the TIE fighter at the end. And that's like, it's ridiculous. But so, never before has Chewbacca been like an ace pilot.
No, no.
That's what Han was for.
He was watching and learning or something, I guess. I don't know.
Space time instead of FaceTime chatting. Kylo looks like he's about to smoke a clove at a My Chemical Romance gig while cracking onto 14-year-olds. Don't know what that's in reference to. Oh, by the way, Hitler's at the first table in Canto Bight.
Is he?
Yeah, you see if you watch that entrance again, the first time they pan into the casino, there's a guy at the front tailor with a tiny wee toothbrush moustache, and his sight is Hitler. He's just standing there at the table.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why is this space casino in the Roaring Twenties, complete with Negroes and jazz?
Is it?
It's the Roaring Twenties, yeah.
I'm going to be real. I was in a game at this point. A lot of the Canto Bight was I was listed.
Absolutely. Everyone here's an arms dealer. Everyone. Like, how much arms are we selling in this world, this universe?
I mean, to be fair, like quite a lot.
There's 2,000 people in the Resistance. How many arms are they buying?
Well, the First Order presumably buying a lot.
They're not making their own.
Well, no, because later on it's established that they're buying them.
That's bullshit. Because they're obviously making their own. Because fucking Papa Palps managed to make 1,000 Star Destroyers on his own shipyard on Exegol in the next movie.
Oh, that is true.
You're telling me the First Order's not got their own shipyard? Why would they be buying shit when they could make it? I mean, that's just fucking stupid. We're tasing people for parking violations in Canto Bight, apparently. Daisy Ridley has man hands. The Jedi Temple in the prequels was really nice. Why is Luke's temple that he sets up a stone hut shithole.
Yeah. Also, wait, Luke made that, right?
What?
Did he make that temple, or was that temple there originally?
He didn't. The planet that they're on is an ancient Jedi temple, but he
Yeah.
made a very similar looking Jedi temple on a different planet. That's where Kylo Ren and him split up.
Oh, sorry, I see what you're getting at, right.
Rey's an unkillable god. That's still not how
Mhm.
space travel works, you dumb fucks. Thank God Benicio del Toro is in that cell. But what's with the star? BB-8 takes down 3 guards and then machine guns a 4th with coins.
I kind of like that bit.
I fucking hate that bit.
I'm not,
Why?
nah, I liked it.
The horse goes through the stained glass of the casino, but why is glass in the future?
Oh, no, like some unbreakable, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
This chase on the horses, it goes on for longer than it should. Like a
Mm-hmm.
lot longer than it should. It was worth it though. No, it's not. Your mission has failed. Thank God the random code breaker randomly met BB-8, who randomly had machine gun chip powers and randomly had a ship.
Yeah.
Gollum looking, look, why are you so broken up about Han? Didn't you know him for like a day? What the fuck is the timescale in these movies? Oh
Are
yeah,
you
it's
talking
Ray
about
crying.
Ray at
It's
that
Ray
point?
crying about Han. You knew him for a couple of hours, maybe 2
Yeah.
days.
Yeah, no, it wasn't long.
Uh, Ray in the whole infinite dipshits. Now with bonus narration. Only time in the movie. For some reason, she narrates this section. The only time in the movie. And they try and play it off like she's telling Kylo Ren about something that happened in the hole. But it's not. She just narrates that bit in the movie for some reason.
Huh. I didn't even notice that, to be
Yeah,
honest.
infinite dipshit +1 because she gets an evil one. I
Mm.
will turn evil. I will bash an old man in the back of the head with a staff and then threaten him to death and threaten him with death if he doesn't tell me what he did. So I won't turn evil, but I will do all of that. Like, she just clonks Luke in the back of the head.
Yeah, she.
You don't get to redeem Space Hitler. Vader had to fucking die.
Yeah.
Really shit. The sacred Jedi tech! Awful. Just dog shit. Failure is the greatest teacher. But, do or do not, there is no try. So which is it, Yoda? You inconsistent green shithead.
Uh, wait, are those not? Can they not? Are they inconsistent?
They're absolutely inconsistent. Failure is the greatest teacher, but do or do
Yeah.
not, there is no try.
Yeah, but there's
Do it
still
or
a do
don't do it.
not. Oh, right. I
But that's not
see.
failure, is it? You've not done it.
Ah, right. I get you.
You have to try
Yeah.
to
No,
fail.
they are inconsistent. Yeah.
Um, this weird necklace thing that for some reason the DJ Benicio del Toro knew he was going to need to break through the First Order thing, but then he was going to give it back.
Yeah.
What? What are you talking about?
No, his characters is really odd. I don't
Really
get it.
fucking odd. Um, why the fuck is the Holdo still not telling anybody? And where are they getting the fuel for all these transports? Surely it takes more fuel to fly 30, smaller ships than it does to one big engine in a big ship.
Mm-hmm.
How does Rey know Wookiee? She's never met one before. She's known him for possibly a week. Again, I don't know what the fucking timescale in this movie is. But she knows exactly what Chewbacca is saying.
Mm.
The TIE fighters don't give a shit about the Falcon or its escape pod. Oh god, I've missed something. Right, you see when Finn and Rose leave, they get on a ship and they fly out to Canto Bites.
Yeah.
What? Why would the First Order not shoot that ship down? You're in visual
Yeah.
sight. Like, they're not far away. Where you continually give us wide shots that show us both the fucking rebels and the Empire in the same goddamn
It doesn't
shot.
seem any further than like the
It's
ship at the start of episode 4.
no, it's absolutely not. It's absolutely not. So why? How can you escape? We're going to come on later to the 30 transports having cloaking devices, which is just fucking horseshit. But what are you talking about? You could have, in the 6 hours that you flew to Canto Bight, got arrested, went to prison, flew back, got onto that ship. Like, you had, what, was it 12 hours or 16 hours or something before they ran out of fuel when they left?
Something like that, yeah.
But
16, I think.
you could have fitted 40 folk, crammed 40 folk in that ship, flew it
That's
to a
true.
planet,
Yeah.
refueled, and just made 20 trips, and like
Mhm.
everyone would have been cool.
Yeah.
Like, the fact you didn't do that is just fucking insane.
It's shitty.
It's so stupid. You have put this entire people at risk. How has Poe put them at risk?
Wait, was that Holdo?
Yeah. How has Poe put them at risk? He's not put them at risk. He's tried something. It might work, it might not. But actually, it's not put anybody at risk. I mean, it does in the end, but she cannot possibly know that. The joke ironing board shuts BB-8 needs to shut the fuck up. It's the shittiest pep talk ever. Remember when Imperial Guards looked awesome and not like a boiled lobster's testicle?
They do look a little bit lobstery.
They're horrible. Like this, the set design and shit, and this is fucking diabolical. I really, really want to know what the fuel consumption ratio between sublight and FTL usage is. I'd just like to know that. I'd like someone to give me that information.
Leave it in the comments.
Yeah. Man, the Empire loves those thin catwalks over chasms for some fucking reason. Phasma still looks stupid. Fuck Holdo. Fuck Holdo appears on almost every page. Autopilot doesn't exist. Leia should have fucking stayed. Of course, Leia should have fucking stayed.
Yeah.
Cloaking device. Okay, you might be off scopes, but you're not fucking invisible, and they can still see you. There's lots of windows, and they can look out of those windows, and without even any magnification. Like, because Snoke, when he shows them to Rey, it's not like he pulls up a monitor. It's just a magnifying glass over a window.
Yeah.
It's like, they're right fucking there. Like, I can see you leave. Your engines are bright spots in the night sky. Like, I can fucking see them. And so, Snoke is like 10 feet tall. We don't really get that, but when his head is level to Rey's,
his head is huge.
It's huge. Great. It's still not fucking invisible. Why wouldn't they be monitoring for little ships? Like, Holdo's still a dickhead. Fuck Holdo. Bill Weasley is not intimidating. How could you portray us, fellow random prisoner from a fucking corrupt casino world? How are the transports which are further away from the main ship still in range to be destroyed? But and then I'm just trying. You know what? I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Snoke, blah blah blah. The fuck. Terrible fight choreography. I mean,
it's real bad because they're
it's
standing
awful.
still.
To anybody who ever like thinks that we're being unnecessarily picky, I would like you to go and watch the Snoke guard fights against Kylo and Ren. But you're going to need to watch it like 6 times, and every time watch just one of the guards the whole time. Like, just follow that guard through the whole fight, and you'll see constantly guards get into place, realizing that Rey or Ren aren't in the right place, and like pausing, waiting for the lightsaber to come round so they can swing at them.
Yeah, wait on their cue.
Doing weird flips, or just falling over even though nobody's near them, or like it's absolute dog shite of the highest order. The blender hole is pretty great. I did like the blender hole.
What was a blender hole?
During that fight, there's a hole where one of the guys gets pushed into one of the guards, and it's
Yeah,
just a blender, like bits
yeah.
pop up and back up. I do like the blender hole, but that's the only cool thing in that. Rey drops a lightsaber and kills the guy, but she was braced against the guy to stop him cutting through her throat. So she tries to do the Arya Stark, like drop from one hand, catch in the other, and then ducks down. But as soon as she dropped from one hand to catch the other and then started to duck down, the guy would have just cut her throat.
Yeah.
Like they're braced off against each other. You dropping the lightsaber doesn't stop that. Her parents were nobody, who fucking cares? Holdo stood at that window doing fuck all for a while as those transports were getting shot. Like, she watched them getting blown up for a minute before she decided to do something about it. Really, space execution axes. Right. The Holdo maneuver breaks Star Wars. That's large writing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to come back to this. This is my major gripe with this movie.
Okay.
So I'm going to come back to this at the end.
Alright, okay.
Fuck me, there's still 40 minutes left. No, BB-8 cannot control an AT-ST. Chrome Dome, Rebel Scum, who fucking cares? What the fuck did Hux think was going to happen when he's like squaring up to Kylo Ren?
Oh, is this when he like force pushes him?
Like he
is that later
chokes
on?
him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he's like, "You didn't give me orders." And like, all hail the new.
Yeah, he fooled real quick.
Oh, Crystal Foxes, fuck me.
Crystal critters.
How the fuck do Finn and Rose know where on the planet the rebels are? It's a planet. It's big. How do they know where the rebels are to run to them? They're not in on any of that information.
Lucky guess.
Right, okay. A fucking a battering ram cannon.
Dude, right. No, the battering ram cannon pissed me off.
Yeah.
Because why they drop it down and then they drag it a little bit?
Yeah.
Why don't they fly it? Or better yet, it's a laser. Can't it be just ages away?
Yeah.
Why is it just put it down, do what you need to do with it, but
the Death Star killed planets from thousands of kilometers away. Hundreds of thousands of kilometers away.
This does a shitty job on a door. Like, it's not even like it blows the whole door off, it's just like it makes a hole.
Yeah. This is salt, it's not Hoth. This is salt. It's not Hoth, I swear it's not. This is definitely salt. It can't be Hoth. The salt would melt the snow. Finn can't fly. Finn doesn't know how to fly shit. That's why he needs Poe in the first movie, because he doesn't know how to fly a TIE fighter to get away from the First Order. So why the fuck is he an assault skimmer?
Don't know.
He doesn't know how to run
more John Boyega.
Yeah, who is awful in this movie. John Boyega is god awful in this movie. These are salt speeders, not snow speeders. They're salt speeders.
They also just suck.
Fortunately, you're incredibly easy for the TIEs to see, since you leave giant red trails for no fucking reason.
Yeah, wait, is there not like a stability thing or something? But it's like it's fucking floating anyway.
Yeah, it's floating. What are you talking about? Why have you got something that drags in the salt? What happens if you hit a rock? Is it just that Rian Johnson wanted big red plumes behind these things and didn't give a shit if it made sense?
Yeah, I don't think he gave a shit if any of it made sense, to be honest.
Yeah. Of course, Rey can easily take on 20 or 30 TIEs. Oh, they hate that ship! Worst line in the entire movie.
Oh, yeah.
Was Chewie always an incredible pilot? Ren gave Hux a weird look for repeating his orders. Like, did you notice that? There's like a comedy beat.
No, I don't think I did.
When they're both in the ship and they're like ordering stuff forwards, he says, Ren says something like,
Oh, wait. Is this when he's
forward.
like, like concentrate all fire on?
No, it's before that.
Is it?
He goes, everybody march forward or something. And then
Uh-huh.
Hux goes, everybody march forward. And Ren gives him this like weird comedy look. Like, I just said that. And
Huh.
it's a super weird, like, comedy. Oh, this klutz look. But that's what chain of command is, man. You tell your second what to do, and he tells everybody else. That's how it works in all armies.
That's weird. That's weird that that's the thing. I missed that.
Right, well, do you still have it? Because we can pause and you can go and
Yeah, can
watch
I
it.
get it up?
Yeah, because it's so weird.
Wait, give me 2 seconds.
Yeah. We've been at this an hour and 10 minutes, and it needs it. This is a fucking terrible movie.
Yeah, wait, I did notice that. Yeah, when I was watching it,
It's so fucking weird, isn't it?
it's real odd. Yeah, he looks unsure of himself.
It's like a weird. Oh, what? It's
It's like,
such
huh?
a weird. Like, it's like Darth Vader tripping.
Yeah,
It's
but
so out of place that this
see
big
this.
bad guy has like a comedy beat.
Can see, being honest, is it out of place though? Because
Well,
he just comes out. He's such a whiny, moany, like just wet hanky of a baddie.
Poe is now a gigantic pussy at the entirely wrong. He's learned the wrong lessons. Because Leia and Holdo have told him the wrong things. He has learned the wrong lessons. You should absolutely continue to attack. Otherwise, what's the fucking point? What was the point of coming out? You didn't think you were going to take losses.
Wait, is this what is this? Is this?
This is right at that same part.
Oh, is it?
This is him going, no, we should pull back. Don't do it, Finn. Don't do your attack run. People are
Ah,
dying. We should
yeah.
pull back. What?
Hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people have already died. What are you talking about, you gigantic fucking pussy? Finn is absolutely right. He should have just kamikazed the gun. Everything else is
Yep,
stupid.
preach.
Otherwise, everybody inside dies, and all the pilots and soldiers that died to give him this opportunity dies for nothing. It looks like shit. Rose is a fucking moron. Not fighting what we hate, saving what we love. You fucking moron. That's what a war is. It's fighting what you hate. You fight because you cannot stand to coexist with this other viewpoint or people or whatever. And if you're the good guys, then you're fighting something you hate. Like, it's easy to look back on World War II with the benefit of hindsight and say, well, we were on the right side of that. I think it was murkier at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it's easier to go back and look at it and say that if we'd known about concentration camps and the Holocaust and stuff, we would have fought even harder and faster, because you have to fight that kind of evil.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Dutch resistance fighters that were like garroting fucking Gestapo and getting hung and shot for it and getting sent to camps. Like, do you want to go and fucking tell them? No, just save what you love. Don't fight what you hate. What the fuck are you talking about, you dumb fucking cunt?
Yeah, no, it didn't make a lick of sense.
This is the stupidest thing. This is fucking moronic TikTok level philosophy. What the fuck are you talking about, you stupid cunt? Like, and people hate the actress for this, and they shouldn't.
No.
She's a working actress.
Yeah.
But do you know what that actress should have genuinely done? She should have turned to Rian Johnson and went, "What the fuck are you asking me to read? You realise this is moronic, right?" Like, there's a little bit of culpability for that actress for saying that line. She has a little bit of culpability because she fucking said it.
Yeah, alright.
What the fuck are you talking about, man? This is dog shit. Like, the rest of this movie is bad, but this is
That's
is
got to be the
moronic.
worst line, surely.
No, it's not. They hate that ship. Is the worst line.
I don't know, man. I hate the other one more.
You one, you're a fucking Rose is a fucking moron. One, you can easily kill them both. There's no airbags in those things. Like you almost die saving what you love.
Yeah.
2, you can't fucking act. 3, you're a fucking moron. 4, fighting what you hate is exactly what you have to do. There's no help. Nobody's coming. That's because you're losers. You've lost. You're losers. I wouldn't come to help you. There's like 20 of you left, and you're fucking losers.
Yeah, no, you're done.
Yeah, what good are you to me? What good are you to me? Like, even if I'm in a rebellion and I'm fighting the First Order, I've got to seriously say, am I going to sacrifice a few hundred of my guys to rescue you 220 fucking losers? Like, you're fucking useless.
Oh, you're no.
Do you think you got him? Actually, no, you didn't get him, asshole. So that weird smug thing you said to Kylo Ren, like, do you think you got? No, you actually didn't get him because he's there, isn't he? So it's a weird line for you to say. It's a weird line for you to be like snarky about, and you're wrong. You didn't get him.
Was that Huck saying that?
Yeah, that's Hux.
Ugh.
All those guns from all those Imperial whatever the fucks must be shit because there's no crater. But I'll tell you what there is. You see, I'll tell you what there is. You see, after they fire, they do an overhead shot, and the ground for 100 meters is scoured clear of salt. There is no salt left. It is all red, surrounding Luke Skywalker, where the ground has been cleared by the guns of the Empire. So we'll come back to that in a minute when Luke fights Dipshit and the ground's covered in salt again.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's stalling. I think he's giving us time to evacuate. Well, that is what he's doing, but Luke could have said that on his way out.
Luke could have said that to Leia, and then Leia
coulda
be like,
went,
"Yo, let's dip."
I'm gonna hold this guy for as long as I can. You boys break out. Instead of like leaving Poe to figure it out, and Poe's thick as shit because it takes him a few minutes.
Yeah.
Like,
This seems to be a common.
This
is a common theme in the Rebels. They just don't chat to each other.
No. The 12 of you that's all that's left follow him. There's like 12 folk left at the end of this. Like, you couldn't rebel your way out of a bar tab at a Scottish pub. I don't know how you sparkle the lights of fire. Fuck it. How does Rey know about the Crystal Foxes? Because she follows the Crystal Foxes to see where they came from. Because that's it. But she's not been on that planet. So she doesn't know that cavern was full of Crystal Foxes. So when she sees some Crystal Foxes running across the top of a nearby mountain, there's no reason to think that they came from the exit of that cavern.
Yeah. No, it's real dumb.
The ground's quiet again. It was blasted red and clear 10 seconds ago. Every word you just said is wrong. Who wrote this? Who wrote these lines? Deus Ex Rey again. Finn, how long have you actually known Rey? Is it a few hours?
Yeah, it's about that. It's not long.
I don't know why you're clasping her to your bosom like your best mates that have been separated for eternity. I think you've known Rose longer. Luke's not actually there, dumbass. But oops, he's dead anyway.
I don't understand why
No
they killed
idea.
Luke.
Carrie Ann Fisher's acting. Carrie Fisher's acting the whole movie is atrocious. I mean, she must have been on death's door because that bitch cannot emote at all. When they come into the rebel base after Luke dies, why are your stormtroopers in snowtrooper gear?
Yeah.
It's a salt planet. It's not cold.
But
You're so fucking stupid. Rian Johnson, that you think that that's what they wear when they attack rebel bases, because you didn't understand that it's their cold weather gear, because Hoth was a fucking ice planet. Oh, you dumb cunt. Later left the dice behind, alright. The end of this is just,
Oh,
who fucking cares?
well, oh,
You do not
yeah.
have
No,
everything.
that's the thing. Who gives a shit?
You do not have everything you need. You have fucking nothing. Really? A Jedi slave boy? That worked out real well last time. Because if you recall, the last Jedi slave boy was Anakin. Turned into the biggest mass murderer in the galaxy. That's I've skipped quite a lot, but
The
we'll
kid is
come
also
back.
wearing a ring, though.
Yeah, they
With
got off
the
her.
no, but he's got the symbol showing.
Yeah, because they
Like,
had
you
the
might want
fire
to
out
hide that shit.
switches. Now I've skipped quite a lot of my notes because we do only have so much time, but we've skipped one bit that I will go back to. The Holdo maneuver breaks Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm a huge Star Wars. I was a huge Star Wars fan, and that's actually sad for me to say out loud. I am no longer a Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
I was a massive one when there was just the 3 original movies out when I was a kid. I read and bought an awful lot of books and comics. This is before they really had anything else. This is before Clone Wars or Rebels or before Phantom Menace. I mean, that came out. I went to Phantom Menace at a midnight viewing. I
Mm-hmm.
still have it as one of my best movie-going experiences of all time because the atmosphere was insane. Because this was the first Star Wars thing since
Mm-hmm.
Return of the Jedi. It was incredible. And
When
the
did Return of
atmosphere.
the Jedi come out?
Um,
The days.
mid-80s, I think. Yeah.
Alright.
It was just incredible. But before that and after that, because I didn't hate the Phantom Menace, I read and bought and own and still own hundreds of Star Wars books. Personal favourite, I Jedi, the Corran Horn sort of development into a Jedi, which is I just really like that book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of the Rogue Squadron and Wraith Squadron series of books. I was a big fan of Timothy Zahn, the Thrawns. I read all the comics. I own a lot of the comics. I own a tremendous amount of books. The only time I started going off the books was when they started going into the Yuzang Vong. But I read a fuck ton of Yuzang Vong. I just didn't buy them.
Right.
So, this is to say, I really like Star Wars. And from everything that I understood, the Timothy Zahn books, which should have been these movies, it's Grand Admiral Thrawn, and it's fantastic. They're fantastic books. But Grand Admiral Thrawn does something which is incredibly clever. So
Mm-hmm.
there are ships which do not appear in the original Star Wars movies, called interdictors. And they
Right.
project gravity fields, a cone of gravity, and they pull any ship that was going light speed through that gravity cone. They pull it out of light speed, FTL,
Mm-hmm.
so that they can stop it. And they use them in the Empire for things like the Kessel Run, for pulling out smugglers and stuff, and for blockading planets so that people can't sneak in and out.
Yeah.
But Grand Admiral Thrawn does a very clever thing in which he uses them for ship movements. So instead of trying to organise, because it's extremely difficult in the Star Wars universe, at least during the books, to be precise at where you're going to come out. Like, you're going to come out somewhere near that planet, but you're not within the meter.
Right.
So it's quite difficult to all come out in formation ready to fight. But he figures out that if he gets an interdictor there first, puts out a cone, as long as he launches in formation, then the interdictor will pull the entire fleet that's coming in formation out of FTL all at the same time, ready
Ah.
to rock and roll. And it's very cool. But through that and through all the other books and stuff, I've gained this understanding of how light speed works in the Star Wars universe. And the
Mhm.
first thing is that you are, maybe not in a different dimension, but you are not in the same phase of reality as matter. You can go through shit. Because otherwise, every small meteorite or clump of dust or anything would go straight through your ship and you and kill you.
Yeah.
So you are, let's just say, immaterial. You go in a slightly different dimension and you do not interact with matter. You cannot go to light within a gravity well. So that's a planet, that's a star. It's anything that's actually big, like even big moons and stuff will pull you out of faster than light and put you into real space because the gravity kind of sucks you out of light speed.
Okay.
So, well, there's a point. Come on.
Yeah. No, no, no. Sorry, I was just saying I
No.
get it.
So you're immaterial when you're in light speed.
Mhm.
And all of this is really important because if the Holdo maneuver worked, there's no point to any of that dog shit. There's no point in building a Death Star. There's no point in building Imperial fucking warships, Imperial destroyers. There's no point in building Starkiller Base. There's no point in having warships at all. Any ship is now the most dangerous thing in the universe. Because what's stopping you kamikazing it into a planet and setting off a nuke?
Mhm.
Like, instead of every rascal having his own ship, Han Solo, Lando Calrissian, 1,000,000,000 other smugglers and bounty hunters, and instead of all of that, like, having a ship should be the most regulated thing in the universe that only, like, world governments can do, and they only allow a couple of them. They should be operated like they're antimatter bombs.
Yeah.
Because what's stopping you? Why would you have a Death Star? Why not just put a hyperdrive onto an asteroid and fire it into a planet?
Yeah, man. It just doesn't make sense, does it?
It's not that it doesn't make sense. It totally makes sense. It does. If you want to write the rules of your universe with the way that Rian Johnson has, you absolutely can. But you can't have that universe be the Star Wars universe.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't make sense in Star Wars.
It is
I'm agreeing.
absolutely antithetical to Star Wars. You cannot have it. This breaks. It just breaks Star Wars. I mean, why did Luke do the trench run and lose all his mates? Why didn't he just kamikaze? X-wings have hyperdrives. Why didn't he just kamikaze straight into the Death Star and destroy it?
Just stick a droid on it.
But yeah, stick a droid on it. Slap an asteroid. I mean, why are there fighters? Just go and collect a load of asteroids, stick hyperdrives on them, and fire them at your
Whatever
enemy
the
ship.
fuck.
Yeah.
Mhm. I bet you
Why
could do
are?
it remote control as well.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Like,
It's just flipping a switch, right?
yeah.
So
No, I think that's the worst thing about this movie.
it's absolutely the worst thing. It breaks Star Wars.
Mm.
Yep. It just completely fucks it. So but would you do that? You fucking ruined this.
I know, yeah.
JJ, like, did JJ Abrams watch this movie and at the end go, "What the fuck? I've got 12 people left. I'm just gonna have to pretend that didn't happen and that I've got a full army for the start of the next
Isn't
movie."
that's exactly what happens though, right?
Yeah, because because
He had
Rian
to.
Johnson left him with fucking nothing.
No, you think that
I
JJ would have given his script a little proofread?
Yeah. Oh my god, he got rid of Kylo's helmet. Right. Okay, well, Kylo helmet collected it up before that ship was destroyed, and he had it made whole again, and now he's wearing it again. The next movie is utter dog shit. Like,
I can't even remember the next bit. I remember the dagger.
yeah, the dagger is
Goonies.
it's Goonies, but it's Goonies on the basis that a ship carcass will not rot in an ocean for 70 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they line it up, they line the dagger up with bits of the Death Star that would not be there. It's one thing to do it with a mountain, but even a
Yeah,
mountain could change, well, a landslide or a fucking whatever. But to
it's
do it with a
also
rotting metal carcass is just like, well, it's not going to look like that, is it?
it's just so dumb
It's
though.
so dumb.
Why
I mean, the
couldn't
next
like
movie,
the coordinates just be on a fucking USB drive?
yeah, the next movie is absolute dog shit. But what did he have to work with?
Yeah.
This is this.
No,
In the
this is
next movie,
definitely
when they call out, people will join up. When they call out next time, they will join up, and they just didn't hear her this time.
went to voicemail,
Went to
which is
voicemail.
established as a thing in this movie.
Oh my god, it is established as a thing in this movie. You're right. You're 100% correct. But we'll close that as Sarky's rant. Sarky's 60 seconds. It's utterly dog shit.
No, this one is definitely more like offensively bad movie.
It's horrendous. Holdo is such an unrepentant cunt.
Yeah.
Like, is there
No, I don't
anybody in
get
this
it at
movie that we
all.
actually like?
Eh. Wait, give me a fucking second.
I like Poe in the last movie. I do not like him in this movie.
I don't I don't think so. I
I
don't
I
remember
can't think
R2D
of.
too much in this.
No, he's in it for 10 seconds. He wakes up when Luke's mooching about the Millennium Falcon, and then
Yeah.
that's it.
That
That's
is
it.
it, isn't it?
Yeah, he's not in anything else.
I guess the most.
He's the least offensive.
Yeah.
He's not in it much.
But he's still a bit irritating.
He's a bit irritating, yeah. He doesn't eat that porg.
He doesn't eat the pork and he just sits there.
Yeah, but he's a fantastic pilot now, so
Yeah, he is.
there's that.
Yoda?
No, fuck it. First of all, Yoda, he looks shit. Secondly, Yoda, you have lightning powers? You can
Yeah, it's a
affect.
little bit
You
dark
can affect.
sidey.
Wait a minute. You can. No, fuck the dark side. You can affect the real world. Like, can you not electrocute Kylo Ren or Snoke? You've given Yoda like a real world power. So why aren't all the Jedi ghosts like out zapping bad people?
How many Jedi ghosts are there?
Oh, there's at least 3, 4.
4. Yeah.
There's at least 4. You've got to presume some of the other Jedi made it there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just those 4 chatting for the last 80 years?
I
Fuck
think it
me.
is. I think it actually is. Wait, no. 5.
Who's the 5th?
Did you watch Obi-Wan?
Yeah, I'm counting Qui-Gon.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Wait, so you
Qui-Gon,
got
Yoda,
Yoda.
Obi-Wan, Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker.
Oh yeah, shit, there is only 4. Eh, yeah, no, I don't think we've seen any others.
Liam Neeson still looks fine, and like, he doesn't look like he's aged that much, if I'm honest.
I
Stick him
wonder
in
if
a
they
long-haired wig.
de-aged him a little bit.
Maybe, but it looked fine.
Yeah, it did.
Um, it's a weird show and it ends weird.
Yeah.
But we won't go into that. We could probably
No,
do that
that's
another week because we've both
yeah,
watched
I've
it.
seen it. Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
this movie's dog shit. The only person who's even vaguely like okay in it is Chewbacca, and it's because he's not in it much. He doesn't say much. I'm kind of irritated about some of the stuff he does, and I'm irritated that he doesn't knock the tits off Rey for talking
yeah.
to him like that. Like she
Same
talks
with
to him like he's a fucking dog.
Same with Luca. Like he comes in pure angry and then just stops.
Well,
Like,
but
mm,
Chewbacca is a bit like that. Like,
no,
even
but
in
you
the original
still.
movies, when he's like telling, going to rip C-3PO's arms off because he's losing it, space chess.
I mean, I guess, but you think I don't know, be a little bit more angry about him just fucking dipping for 30 year or something? No, maybe not
No,
30 year.
is it like 5 year? Because how much older's Kylo?
Yeah, that's a point. Yeah, it must be between like sort of 5 and 10 years, I'm guessing.
It can't be that much, right?
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, yeah.
Like in the last movie, I thought it was like 20 years, 30 years, but it actually kind of can't be because Kylo's not 50.
Yeah, so wait, has the First Order only really been about for like the same length of time as Kylo Ren? It
Was it
must be
clear on that?
longer. Because you
But the
get the
First Order
impression
isn't.
that when Luke
But the
is
First Order
still
is not
Jedi.
explained at all.
No, but you get
Which,
the impression that when Luke's still a Jedi, like the Republic's still a thing.
yeah, the Republic are in charge.
And then when he leaves, it all sort of goes to shit.
But he does say in this movie that Snoke had already poisoned his heart, so Snoke was still about, was already
Snoke, what?
about.
Yeah, so First Order must have been about then.
Yeah, but were they like one planet?
Hmm,
Like this is an up and
potential.
coming fucking galactic fascist empire.
Yeah, maybe they're going to explain it in the Disney Plus First Order show.
Please tell me that's not a thing.
No, I just
Oh,
made that
thank
up.
fuck.
It's real believable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's real believable. Right. We've come to the part of the podcast where we're going to do the cards, but we have to think of the categories for the cards. And that's going to be
Hmm.
tricky because I don't know that we're coming back to Star Wars after this. This one is so bad that I'm not sure we're coming back to Star Wars. But we have to
Yeah,
pretend that we are, and therefore
I mean, you have to have insurance, you know.
make sure we have categories. So, can we just start right off the bat? Are we doing the Force?
Eh, yeah, I think we should. Or
Force.
should force be counted in like fighting ability
Uh,
in a way? You know what I mean?
no.
Well,
Because
presumably,
Yoda's
see if,
fucking massive with the Force, never fights.
but he does
Oh,
fight
in
in
the
episode 3.
prequels, yeah.
Yeah. And
Um,
just in the theory of in a fight, if you've got more force, like you get more points. You know what I mean?
no, I know what you mean, but I don't know.
I don't mind splitting them up.
I'd prefer to split them up because I think Han Solo should be fairly high in fighting,
Yes.
but he can't be if Force is a part of fighting.
All right, we can split it up, but I still
You know what I mean?
think yeah, in fighting ability, the force should still be thought of a little bit. I think
No,
maybe
no,
not.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not dismissing it.
All right.
Count
Okay.
Dooku does get something extra because he's got the Force. Otherwise, he's just a very old man.
Yes. Yes.
No, I'm not saying that, but no, I
So
think we
just
need
force
Force
ability,
level. Yeah. We'll do fighting ability.
fighting. Um, there must be a couple of like funny categories to have
You know, what, I'm
here.
thinking that exact thing. I'm thinking like either convolutedness of plot, or horse shitness, or lion bastard level.
Piece of shitness. Uh,
Plot armor is really
oh,
just Ray.
I don't know. I don't know. Cause Leia.
Oh, she gets imprisoned and nearly killed.
Uh, what in this movie?
No, not in this movie. Oh yeah,
But
we've got to consider them a movie at a time. Yeah, okay. All right, okay. Let's think about plot armor. We'll put that down, but I'm not convinced. I like convolutedness of of, of motivation.
Oh wait, I swear we've done one like that before.
Probably.
Yeah, no, I do like convolutedness and motivation. Or just like, I don't know, dumbness,
We can absolutely have a
stupidity,
dumbness or stupidity level. What about a naivety level?
naivety.
Is there
I'm okay
anything
with
better than that?
naivety because that's kind of that includes that.
Is there anything that would be like better? Flying ability?
What was that?
Flying ability?
Flying.
Yeah. Like
Uh,
piloting ability.
yeah, no, we could do that because yeah, everyone's
It's not
at
applicable to
some
everyone.
point. No, I think more often than not. I think. Oh no, maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leia,
Leia
Emperor.
Holdo. Yeah. Oh yeah, you never see the Emperor flying a ship, do you?
Nah, I bet he's got a boss ass little personal ship. Like a fucking, what is it, a lowrider. Ding, dee, 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 ding. Dee, 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 ding, ding. Dee, 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 ding. Dee, 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 ding. And he just comes up to you in the lights. Dee, dee. What's up, ladies? Fucking love Papa Pops. Um,
Force ability, fighting ability, plot armor,
it's
naivety.
hard when they're dog shit, aren't they?
Yeah, man. Uh, do you know what I'm gonna do?
Well,
Look up Star Wars top trump
oh yeah, there
categories.
are absolutely Star Wars top trump categories. There are. We've got the
We
original
own them
three, I think.
all. No, I think
I
we own
think
all of them.
I don't know if there are any for the prequels.
I'm positive there is.
I don't think I own those.
Oh no, I think we do have them in the, because that's where me and Joe had them.
Oh, okay.
Brains, dark side, Jedi powers, battle skills, force factor.
I mean, I think we've been saying the thing 3 times.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
This is why. This is why Trumps is not to be trusted.
Here's another one: use of the force, speed, firepower, influence,
Speed.
reliability.
Speed is only the only people that get more than normal speed are Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon in that first movie when they force run for 10 seconds in the
Yeah.
Separatist ship. That's it.
Oh, here's another one: honor, fear and anger, attitude, greed, and top trumps rating. I hate that.
Hate Top Trumps rating. We could have attitude. Sass.
Yeah. What was that?
Sass.
Sass.
Level
Yeah,
of sass. Oh, I
we could
don't
have
mind
that.
level of sass.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we've got too many now. I think 6 is too many. So
How do
we've
we have
got
sass? How do we have six?
force level,
Yeah.
fighting ability, plot armor, convolutedness of motivation, naivety, and sass. Right, I like naivety and
Oh.
sass. I think we can get rid of plot armor.
Yeah.
Right. So it's force level, fighting ability, convolutedness of motivation, which I really do like. Because some of them have got, like, Palps is our 100 here. Because his motivation is so convoluted.
No, to be fair, I disagree. I think he's 0, and it's because he just wants to be evil, dude. He wants to evil it up a bit. That's
Way
all
going
he
about
wants.
it. It's fucking. I want to be evil. So I'm going to start an empire. And then I'm going to lose the empire. And then I'm going to build a second empire in secret. And then
Wait,
I'm
did
going
you?
to attach myself to a big GLaDOS arm. And then I'm going to make a diary of my other life.
Did you see the video of the guy explaining the Attack of the Clones assassination attempt?
No.
Oh, dude, nah, I need to send you this right now.
I would like to watch that very much. He had a convoluted plan. Like, even his first plan, I'll start an empire. Actually, I'll start 2 empires, and then I'll make them fight. And then that'll put me to the top of the Republic, which will make it to a 3rd empire.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that. So we're just doing it off IMDb because I have not. I just have not. Full stop. No, I have not.
That's fair.
No, it's for the people at home. I'm just
Right.
for our many fans. Oh, fucking hard out here on a pimp. Right, so we're gonna start.
Sorry.
No. We're back on. Right, so we're gonna start with BB-8, who I'm gonna be clear is gonna score extremely high in a lot of these categories. So, Force level, that droid has the Force. He has to. Like R2-D2 had at one point rocket boosters and guns and was not as capable as BB-8.
Alright, so you're saying there's a bit of force at play here.
Well, he's got like a horseshoe of luck up his ass.
He manages to take out, like 3 or 4 prison guards, doesn't he?
4. He takes out and then ties up 3 prison guards and then machine guns a 4th with coins.
Wait, he might be my favourite character in this movie.
Oh no, I did not care for him.
Oh no, I like BB-8.
But Force level, I'm saying he doesn't get 0. I want to give him something for just being in exactly the right place, exactly the right time, again and again and again.
What, like a 5 or a 10 or something?
Give him a 10 and be fucking done with it. BB-8.
Not so great.
BB-8 coins and shot them.
Yeah, I like that. It's truth.
It's not great. BB.
He had 2 voice actors in this movie, BB-8, apparently.
Oh yeah. Be better. Be better, 8. Be better.
No, I think just be better.
Yeah. Force level, I'm giving him 10. He's got. I'm giving him lucky 7. He's got a horseshoe up his ass. Fighting ability, I mean, apparently quite good.
Dude, I think it's got to be like a 40.
4 grown armed guards.
Yeah, he took him
won.
And he kind of enjoyed it as well, I think.
He then fought about 100, 200 stormtroopers.
Oh, wait. Can we rewind a sec here?
Yeah.
Just another little tidbit added on.
Yeah.
See when Rose and Finn are about to be executed and then the ship like blows up or whatever. All of this, like the actual like 500 stormtroopers are suddenly nowhere to be found.
Yeah, teleport away from them. Yeah.
Yes, and then do like a little fucking like of a door on the other side of the hall. Like, sorry, I just remembered that bit.
Yeah, no, it's not dog shit. There was a lot I skipped out of my notes.
Yeah. I do want to read them. But fighting ability, I'd think like a 40 or something.
He killed like 200 stormtroopers.
Are we counting that because in the ATST?
Thing that he used is a tool, a weapon that he used. If we're counting the Force, if people get the Force to up their fighting ability, why should people using weapons?
True. But the Force is like on them. I was going from like for him in the corridor, like the
somehow the ATST's on him.
True, but it might not be all the time.
It's not, but it is when he needs it, because he's got a horseshoe of luck up his ass.
Alright. I'm fine with giving him a bit. What are you thinking then?
I'm thinking 80. He's a better fighter than most of the other fighters in this. Like, he doesn't get
Yeah, you're not
damaged
wrong.
at all.
You're not wrong. Yeah, fuck
He
it.
comes through this entire movie unscathed after mowing down hundreds of people.
Give him 80. I like that.
He's taken out TIE fighters.
He's the spark.
Absoluteness of motivation. Now, genuinely, I don't know if he's smart or dumb. Like, he might be thick as pig shit, and it's just luck. Or he might be the smartest person in this movie. And he's like figuring his way out every plan. See, when the three of them are captured by the Imperial and he's in the box, like, he's the reason that they get found out, because the evil BB-8 sees him in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Why doesn't he get captured? It's that horseshoe of luck at.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It is.
Or did he fucking Sherlock Holmes mind fight his way out of this and plan his escape?
I think the latter, to be honest, man.
So is his intelligence like a 90?
I think so.
Give me a number.
I think so. Wait, so what is this for? Is this naivety or convolutedness?
This is the convolutedness of motivation. So if he's smart and he's figuring it out, the convolutedness is off the fucking charts. If he's dumb, then the motivation is just help mates, and everything just happens for him.
I see what you're saying.
But if he's convoluted, but if he's smart, then it's an incredibly detailed, like, intricate plan that he's fucking figuring his way out second by second.
This must be like a 90 odd, I think.
I'm going to give him 91.5. Because his number should be as mysterious as he is.
Yeah.
Naivety. He seems not at all naive.
No, dude, he's switched on.
He does trust DJ.
Oh, that's true.
But does he trust DJ, or has he thought 400 moves ahead, and knows that his trail is necessary for the fight in the hangar at the end?
I know. I'm saying 0.
0. Fair enough. Sass. He's not very sassy in this movie. He's a lot less sassy than he was in the last movie.
Yeah. I don't remember him being sassy at all.
In this movie, he's not.
Yeah, 0.
In the last movie, he was. Well, I mean, he's got enough sass to machine gun a guard with coins. It's not great, though. I'm giving him 5.
Okay.
Dull. Right. R2-D2. I don't think we can really do. He is in this movie. He doesn't do anything. He talks to Luke for 2 seconds.
It upsets me that we can't give him a card, but I agree.
I don't think we can do R2-D2 for this movie.
Nah.
Like, I don't think we can do Commander Daisy, because she says like 3 things.
Nah, we can't.
Can we even do Chewbacca? He's not in it.
It would be 0-0. What would the convolutedness be?
Let's just do Chewbacca and we'll see if we keep him. Chewbacca. Chewing this bitch's face off for talking to me like I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Fucking. How he stands her, I have no idea. Right, force level, 0.
Yep.
Fighting ability.
At 0 as well, I think. Oh, he don't fight anyone.
Up a bit. He rips a door off the...
But I would argue he's not really fight anyone.
I think you might be right. Okay, 0. Convolutedness of motivation. Apparently 0, he just does what Ray says.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know that we can do Chewbacca. Naivety. I don't know that he's got any naivety. He just seems like he's thick as shit.
Mm-hmm.
And sass. He doesn't sass the woman that's telling him. Right, okay, we can't do Chewbacca.
No, I can't. Yeah,
Depressing. Um, Billy lured Lieutenant Connick's no idea who the fuck that is. Skip.
is that not Thingy's daughter,
Uh, no idea. Might
Carrie
be.
Fisher's
Okay,
daughter
sure.
or son? I don't
Not
know.
interested and not in it enough. Lupita Nyong'o's Maz Kanata. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yoda. You see, I think we could do Yoda.
It's force level definitely. Zero fighting.
Yoda, or as I'm going to call him, Yo dipshit. Uh, Force level. I think he might be 100 plus
Yeah.
because he's pure force, and he's
Mhm.
now got physical abilities. He can affect the physical world.
Yeah. Mhm. No, he's
So
got to be.
I think he's 100 plus. He's now pure force, and he's lightning stuff. Fighting ability. What do you mean he nearly kills Luke?
Does he?
He lightens that tree, and when Luke goes near it, it blows up, and Luke nearly
That's
dies.
true. Yeah, yeah.
I want to tell him something.
I think because it's not really a fight, but yeah, I agree. Does that count even as high as like a 40 or something though?
No, I was going to give him like a 10.
10, but he shoots a bolt of lightning at him.
But he doesn't, that's not.
You know what I mean? It's such
Yeah.
a
Meet me
fucking
at 25, okay?
okay.
Right, it's not interesting, but convolutedness and motivation, I mean, off the fucking charts. Off the charts. Because he's blowing shit up, but he knows she's either stolen those books or he has force ghosted those books onto the ship.
Well, no, doesn't he say that like?
She says she has everything she needs, but it's not clear if that's because she took it or he fucking forced ghosted them
No,
onto the ship. We don't see
I
her
got
take
the
it.
impression he just destroyed.
No, the books are on the ship. The books are on the Falcon.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he destroyed them because he's sitting like, oh, page turners. They are not. Like,
No, they're in a
when
drawer
did
of the
you
Falcon.
last read them? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So he's lying to Luke as well.
Yeah.
And he only turns up now. Why didn't he turn up in the last 5 years? Why didn't he turn up before he fucking nearly killed Kylo Ren? I go, did he do that,
Yeah,
mate?
actually. Yeah.
Like,
Don't unbuzz your lightsaber.
I have no idea what Yoda's doing or why Yoda's doing it. But he's dog shit at it, or he's brilliant at it, and I don't understand either way. And I'm saying he's like a 97.
I'm fine with that.
Naivety, apparently none. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Mhm. Yeah.
Sass, he gets something. He's a
Yeah.
cheeky little dick.
Yeah. Also, I think the lightning strike blowing Luke away
Absolutely.
a
Page
little bit
Skinners were
cheeky.
they?
I'm feeling like a 60 or 70. I
It's
think
fucking something.
he chats quite a lot of shit to him, from what I
He is.
remember.
He's in it for like 2 minutes, and it's all bollocks the entire time.
Mhm.
Yeah, alright, go with 60. Right, we've got to do DJ,
Yeah.
because,
Also, wait. Can I ask?
yeah,
What his story ends when he leaves with a pallet of cash. That's the last thing I remember.
yeah,
That's it. He's just out. He doesn't get any comeuppance or anything.
no.
Dude won this movie then.
Yeah, well, does he make it out of that hangar?
Unconfirmed.
Well, unconfirmed. He might do. He might not. I've seen no reason to
Mhm.
believe that he didn't scarf her. But he might have died
Yeah,
in that hangar because they get holdoed pretty quickly after that.
yeah. And he doesn't turn up in the next one, does he?
I don't think so.
Hmm. What's his nickname? DJ.
BJ.
Yeah, BJ.
I'm not putting a lot of effort into these nicknames
I
because
don't
I
want
don't.
to put effort in,
No,
man.
because that's more than this movie deserves. BJ, he's
Yeah,
just BJ. Fuck him. He's a terrible character. Force level 0.
yeah, 0.
Fighting ability.
0 as well, I'd say.
No. He batters that guard with his
Oh no,
shoes
you're
after
right. Yeah,
BB-8
yeah.
machine guns him. So he is technically in one fight,
Maybe
which
like a
he technically
20 or
wins.
so. 20,
Yeah, I'm not
30.
going to go that high.
What,
I'm
like
thinking like a
10?
15.
Yeah, I'm fine with 15.
Yeah. Um, Convolutedness and motivation. Uh,
I
it's
think
pretty
0.
convoluted. No, it's pretty convoluted because he
How?
could have left that prison cell at any time. Why he chose to hang around until he got offered a job breaking his way onto
Right,
a
okay,
first
yeah.
order, I've no idea. Like he was sleeping in that cell, but he shows he could have left whenever he wanted.
Mhm.
So why he was hanging about there is I don't know. Why he chose to take this job? He didn't need to take the job. It was no benefit to him. He broke like the ship he stole was full of cash, so he could have just like he doesn't need the money.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
So I don't know why he's going along with it in the first place. I don't know why he seems to be like he seems to be doing it, and then they get captured and he betrays them. But the betrayal is understandable. He's like, oh, I tried my best, mate, but you know.
It was cash.
But I also don't want to die, so
Yeah. Fuck yeah, this is quite high. Is this like an 80?
no, it's not an 80. But I feel like it's a 60. Do you want to meet in the middle?
Yeah. That-
I'm going to put 69 because his nickname's BJ.
okay, fair. It's
Um,
only natural.
Naivety. Uh,
I think it's kind of low.
yeah, it's very low, but is it
Yeah.
0?
Yeah, I think it might be, to be honest.
Yeah, give him a 0. Fast.
He he
Something.
definitely talks a little bit of shit.
Yeah, he gets something. And then he's like sassy at the end. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm right. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm out here with cash. You know, fuck yous.
You're feeling like, I don't know, like a 20, 30?
Can I go? Will you give me 35?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right. BJ and the boar. Oh man, that's a joke that only a very certain age of people will get.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah. Right, we're up to Holdo, or as I'm just going to call her Cunto.
Yeah, actual.
Just horrible. And she's going to score. She might be a 100 for incomprehensibility and motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Force level 0.
0.
Fighting ability not bad. She's quick on the draw. She stuns a load of people. She wins that firefight in the hold,
That's
apparently.
true. That's true.
So I'm willing to give her like a 35, 40.
I'd say 40.
Alright. She was right. Convolutedness of incomprehensibility of motivation, was that what we called it in something else?
Yes, it was. Do you want to change it to that?
Yeah, I do. Incomprehensibility of motivation. That's much better.
Incomprehensibility.
Um,
Eh,
I don't think it makes much of a difference in the rest of them.
no, I don't think so.
But this
It's,
bitch is 100.
yeah,
Why are you
without a
keeping
doubt.
this to yourself? Why are you doing any of this? Why did you choose this plan? Why are you talking to people like they're pieces of shit? Why are you not sharing information? Why are you inciting a mutiny on your own ship?
Yeah, and like the absolute dire straits of like everything is going to shit. Like this is the other thing,
Telling
right?
anything. You're not reassuring people. You're not
The morale
telling
is
them you
at
have
like
a
an
plan.
all-time low.
You just look like you're fucking flailing, and you're not telling
Yeah.
anybody.
The thing is, though, there must be people on the bridge that know. And I
You,
don't get why none of them are like, yeah, maybe, like, actual, maybe you should tell Poe. He's, like, kind of important.
he's
And, like,
freaking out.
yeah, he's freaking out, but he's also, like, I
He's
don't
probably
know.
flying one of those transports. He's our best pilot.
Yeah,
He's not,
yeah.
weirdly, but he should be flying one
Actually,
of those
he should
transports.
be. Yeah, I know 100 without a doubt.
Naivety. Well, she doesn't think she's going to be mutinied, but she's incredibly naive considering how she's been treating people. Like, that she doesn't think that people are going to mutiny her is unbelievable, actually.
Yeah. Hmm.
Like, the naivety might be quite high because the way that you've been treating people and you don't think that they're going to fucking turn around and mutiny on you is unbelievable. Oh my
Oh,
god, it's like a 70, right?
yeah. Wait, I'd say give her like an 80. Honestly.
Right, you should get an 80 then. Sass, this bitch is an arsehole. Didn't you? Weren't you? Are you captain now? I think that was her last order. Demoting you.
Oh,
Why don't you just go away and take orders? Cause I'm in charge.
is she also 100 here?
She a
Like,
fucking cunt. She's like no, she's not. Cause there's sass, but she's also just a mean bitch, which takes off the sass level and just goes into
I see.
cuntishness.
Yeah, because
So
nothing what she says is like funny or that.
no,
You
it's just
know?
cruel.
Yeah.
60.
Okay.
66, because she's the devil. 66.6. She's the fucking devil. Rose, Jesus Christ. And that's the nickname I want to give her. Rose, Jesus Christ. Is that not an applicable nickname?
No, it absolutely is.
Just Rose Tico.
I had no idea that was her surname.
Yeah, I think I may have. Force level. Now, she force teleports. As you said. As
She
you
does.
said.
She
She
not only that,
she
but she force teleports an entire salt speeder thing.
yeah, like several hundred yards.
Hmm. And it's not like the dice where they go back to being Force Ghost.
No, she
Like that
smashes
shit
into everything,
stays.
yeah. So as her fourth level, oddly high. Like it's a one-time event, but that's magic. And in this universe, the only magic is the
And it
Force.
saves Finn's life as well.
Unbelievably.
Because maybe as she crashed into him, she put a force fucking barrier on him
Maybe,
and herself. Maybe she force healed him.
maybe.
Who knows? Yeah, no, I'm fine with putting this really high.
Also, there's a little bit where she's unconscious and she goes, "Why did you do that?" And then she wakes up and in perfect clarity goes, "Diddly did it, did it, for saving what we love," and then immediately falls unconscious again.
Yeah, there was a little bit of force res.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what are we giving this bitch?
I kind of feel like an 80, honestly.
Right, she's getting an 80. That it's some of the most impressive forcing we've seen in quite a while. Uh,
Absolutely.
Fighting ability. She tases quite a lot of people.
Mhm. I'm just trying to remember her fighting. Did she fight in the casino planet a lot?
Not really.
Uh,
She doesn't
no,
really
yeah,
fight
she
in the hangar.
teases a few folk.
Give her like a 20 and fuck this bitch.
Yeah.
Um, Incomprehensibility of motivation. I mean, fucking huge.
I don't know, dude.
Her
Because it
sister
can all be
dies.
summed up with one line, though.
Don't do it.
We're not. You gotta
Don't do it.
save what you love. You
Oh,
can't. I
yeah.
fucked. I can't even remember it. Shit.
You can't destroy what you hate. You've got to save what you love.
Yeah. I mean, does that not sum it up?
Fuck you. Right, she's getting a 0 then. Her motivation's incredibly clear. I fucking hate you. Naivety. 100.
Oh, 100.
And I'm not even. We're not discussing that. It's
No.
obviously 100. That's it. Sass. Well, she's tasing people when she's a bit sarky at the start.
Also, she says
Very low
something like
level though.
halfway through. See, right. Finn goes on to the escape pod. She thinks he's going to dip, but then later on, when he's like, "Right, we can break in to the fucking Star Destroyer. I know where the escape pods are, so we can get away. She says something like,
Oh
"Of
yeah,
course
you
you know
would.
where they are." It's like, are you for real right now? Like he's
Yeah,
literally like helping you.
yeah.
Like it was very uncalled for. I felt.
I don't want to give this bitch anything. I'm annoyed she's got 2 really good categories as it is.
I think this might be like a 50. Honestly,
Cute.
you know that's not unreasonable.
It's not, but is a 40 even less unreasonable?
I we can do a 40.
Because I want to give her like a 4. I fucking hate this bitch. I'm annoyed that she's a half decent card. Like, we'll play this game at some point, and she's gonna win a round, and I'm gonna be fucking irritated. Like,
Yeah.
Holdo's a really good card. Right, Captain Phasma.
Chrome
I would just
Dome,
go with Chrome Dome.
Shit Dome,
Chrome Boar.
Chrome Bore, yeah.
Brienne of Chrome Dome.
Oh yeah, it's her, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Gwendolyn Christie.
Uh,
Uh,
Captain Shitbox. Captain Who Cares?
I really like Captain Shitbox, and then I really like Jim. You just go, Captain Who the fuck cares? Yeah,
It's true
Captain Who.
though.
It's Captain Who the fuck cares. That's the exact level of energy that we're putting into this. I'm all about it. I love it. Right, force level
uh,
0.
0.
Well, she does teleport.
Ah, that's true. She teleports quite a lot of stormtroopers as well, doesn't she?
No, they're each teleporting themselves.
Ah, I see. Okay.
So she gets 10.
Herself. Okay.
Yeah. Fighting ability, she's supposed to be the best warrior, but she gets beaten up by a janitor
She sucks.
now, like, twice.
Mate, also her silver toothpick sucks as a weapon. It looks like
Yeah,
shit.
it's dog shit. But we've got to give her something.
Ugh.
She gets beaten up by a janitor.
Oh, like 5, honestly.
Yeah. Incomprehensibility of motivation. I mean,
Is she just sort of following like orders or whatever? Like, and she wants to
yeah,
kill Finn.
I guess it's either low or high. Why is she doing all this shit? Why is she silver when everyone else is white?
Ugh.
Why is she so obsessed with Finn?
Yeah, I don't.
Although he did throw her down a trash compactor in the last movie.
It did, but I don't understand her character, even just from the
No.
fact that she's in it so little.
But she's such a
But
big
she's
part
got
of the
a.
marketing and she's on the posters.
Yeah, but do you know how. I feel like she was almost sort of like an equivalent of like Boba Fett, right? Who's in it
Absolutely.
very little and then has beef with one of the main characters. But it was so fumbled.
But it's because Boba Fett's like so fucking cool. And
Yeah.
the thing is, he's not deliberately cool. Like, they didn't realise at the time that they were making the most badass motherfucker that ever lived.
Mhm.
Like, they didn't realise that because they would have given more than one line, like, as you wish.
Mhm.
Captain Solo goes in the hold. He's worth money to me. Oh, Boba Fett is
Uh,
fucking cool in those movies.
oh, absolutely.
She is not cool
But
in any of these.
no.
But that's what I'm saying. So either it's it's a 0 because she's following orders, or it's like an 80 because what the fuck is any of this about?
I'm leaning 0 here, actual. I don't think she's
Again,
smart enough to have
we've
a
thought
fucking.
more about this than they did.
Yeah.
Naivety in this movie.
Oh, well, is it not really high?
Why?
Because she thinks she can beat a janitor in a fight.
It's strange. She cannot.
She can't. And
Cannot.
this is the second time she's tried.
It's true. You're 100% right. I was gonna go with 0, but she thinks she can beat a janitor in a fight, and he cannot. All right, okay. Let's get like a 70 then.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, sass.
Right.
It's none. It's not sass. Like it's sass is like funny or like there's a bit of something to it, a bit of spunk or life or you know what I mean.
I
Where she
think
just like, I want them to suffer. Use the X's, and you're still scum.
she should get a negative in all honesty.
Yeah, I'm with you.
For the fact that it seemed like she kinda attempted
Yeah, but it just failed.
something, but it just
But,
sucked.
but I'm gonna say it's a really low negative. It's like a -3. That's how
I was gonna
shit
say
it is.
-1, like, just to
I'm
prove a
all about
point
it.
more than anything.
Yeah,
Like,
absolute dog shit. Dog shit character. And all. Is she in the next one?
um, no, I think she dies in this one.
I don't know that she does.
Wait,
I'm gonna
the
click on Captain Phasma on IMDb. Oh, but it only tells you about that one. Gwendolyn Christie, have you been in 3 Star Wars movies?
oh wait, no, I've got a thing here saying that Phasma did die in Last Jedi.
Fair enough.
No, but do you know who is her in the next movie? Do
Wait,
you
there's a
remember?
Star Wars Resistance TV show with Captain Phasma in it.
Is there?
Is it a cartoon? It's a cartoon
Ah,
from 2018. Oh my god, Game of Thrones only ended in 2019. Feels like 100 years
did
ago.
it really?
Yeah.
No, it can't be.
Yeah, apparently so. Um,
Fucking hell.
yeah, okay, it's fine. She dies in this one. Who gives a shit? I didn't notice her presence. I won't notice her
She just
absence.
sucks though.
Yeah, it's terrible. Right, C3PO.
Ah, fucking hell, man.
C3, C3 piece of shit.
Oh wait, can we have shitbox for him somehow? Gold shitbox. Fucking.
Oh,
I really dislike C3PO,
yeah,
man.
I don't like him either. Shiny turd.
Shiny turd, yeah.
Shiny shit.
Oh.
Shiny shit peel. Force, presumably 0. Fighting ability, 0, never fights.
Yeah.
Uh, incomprehensibility of motivation.
Does he even have a like? He's just there, man. He's a fucking like lingering fart. Like he's just there. I hate him.
Yeah, his motivation is very simple. He takes orders because when Poe takes the ridge, he goes, "Hey, I shouldn't be a part of this. This is not proper protocol." So 0. Um, naivety. They get something because he doesn't think that Poe would have like fucking taken over the ship, mutinied,
Mm.
and he keeps
Wait.
telling people odds when they don't want to hear it, and keep telling them to shut the fuck up.
Oh, see at the end when he's sitting there.
Yeah,
Oh, the odds are
I
15,000,
think.
and they immediately find the way out.
Yeah,
Like, um, yeah, no, he's totally wrong there. So I'm fine with putting this high.
60.
50, 60, yeah, 60.
I'll meet you in the middle at 55. That seems
Okay.
fair.
Nah, dude, fuck 3PO. Make it 60. I don't like him. I don't want it to be thought that I was trying to lower it.
No, no, no. I think 55 is fair.
Okay.
Sass. This might be another negative because
Does he
C3PO
attempt
used
it?
to be sassy. Oh,
Uh,
I don't know if he even attempts it in this one, does he?
I don't think he does, man. No.
It's a fucking 0. This is a terrible card. Anyway,
Um,
moving on.
yeah.
Right, General Hux. Uh, General Fox. General Cox.
Eh,
Ginge Supreme.
I kind of like General Fox.
I know, but
General
that's always
Sock.
too. General sucks. That's exactly what it is. It's General sucks. Fucking terrible, man. Right. Force level. Fuck all.
0.
In fact, I'm going to give him negative
Eh.
something because he's constantly having the force used against him. And he never expects it. He's getting
Wait.
-10.
Yeah, okay.
Fighting ability. This is also negative. He's constantly getting his dick pushed in the dirt. So this is like -10.
Yeah.
Guy sucks. Incomprehensibility of motivation. I mean, honestly, this might be close to 100.
Yeah, I don't get why he's still working for them at
Nobody
all.
respects him. I don't know why he's fallen for Poe's jokes. Oh my god, his naivety's going to be off the charts. Right, I don't know why he's in charge of people, like, at all. He's not competent in this movie. And in the last movie, I understood it. In this movie, I do not. I don't know why he's considering shooting Kylo in the head. Like, because then he doesn't believe. Does he believe in the First Order and
Well,
what they're
dude,
trying to do? Or
this
does
is
he
the
not?
thing.
Is he just after power? Or what?
Because it turns out he's a spy in the next movie.
Yeah, but I think he only starts spying after this.
Oh, does he? I did kind of like it when he was about to shoot him in the head, and you just see the gun come out and then go back into his like. Oh,
My fuck me, is he like an 80? Is he
yeah,
more?
he is. No, I think he might be. I would be fine with like a 95 or something. Honestly, I don't have a fucking clue what he's doing.
I don't think he does. He's getting a
No.
96. I don't think he knows what he's doing. Naivety. He falls for the worst your mama joke
Yeah.
for like a while.
If in a universe where hold shouldn't exist
That
or like
hole's gonna exist.
voicemail shouldn't
What?
exist.
Why can't voicemails exist?
God, have you ever seen them before though in Star Wars outside of the fucking robot chicken skit?
But they don't text.
That's true.
So what else? The voicemails would exist.
That is true. All right, and to be fair, right, I retract that. You see voicemail in Obi-Wan.
True.
You do. Right, I retract that. But still, I don't know. Make it high as fuck, dude. It
It's
sucks.
moronic to fall for this. Even when like people on the bridge are looking at him going, "What the fuck are you doing?" I think he's fooling with you, sir.
Yeah.
This is 100. He's a fucking imbecile. He's 100 that he thought he was next in line after the fucking Snoke, and that Kylo Ren wouldn't have something to say about it. Sass, negative, because he tries and it fails. Does he try in this movie?
I don't think he tries, man.
Uh,
Honestly,
yeah, it's a
no.
0 then. This card is not horrendous. This has got some ups and downs. Let's put it that way. The Hux card has got some fucking ups and some fucking downs. Right, we're not doing Maskanata. She's done it for 2
No,
seconds. There's no
can't.
point. I'm almost tempted to say don't bother doing Snoke. I suppose we have to at least try. And can we just call him Snore?
Yeah.
Because it's fucking boring. Force level. Okay, he flicks Ray about a bit. But he doesn't see the betrayal coming.
Yeah,
Or
he
detects the
doesn't
betrayal
see the
coming.
betrayal coming because he can't focus on apparently two things at once.
Yeah. So, is it like... Is it like 60?
Yeah, I'd say 60, man. Like, you gotta take quite a bit off for not seeing the betrayal, I think.
Fighting ability. Now, this is where you... This is your ballywick, so I'll let you take the lead on this one. But this is the only fight using the Force, so...
He's only using the Force, yeah. So, mm, dude, I still think it's kind of low, man. Like, because all he does is use the Force to move Rey about a bit and then hold her there and then immediately dies. It's got to be like a 5, 10, 5. Fuck it, 5.
Right. But it's your
Actually,
judgment on force abilities you do in fighting, so I'm going with you.
yeah.
I think you're insane, but never mind.
How? What did you think it would be?
I was going to give him a 20.
Really? That
Yeah.
high?
Yeah, he does fight Rey.
Oh, he does fight Ray, I guess.
You know, she's attacking him and he's rebuffing her.
That's true. Right, I forgot about that bit. I would make it like a 10 then.
Alright. Incomprehensibility of motivation, fucking massive. He's just sitting on the ship. Like, he's not giving orders for them to do stuff. He's quite happy to just sit there the whole time. He's on that ship the whole time.
Yeah.
He's not doing anything. Like, he's letting Hux lead the way, even though Hux is incompetent. He's not giving them orders that they should obviously be given. Like, he doesn't know that there's a tracker on his own ship that he's currently sitting on. Like, he's choking Hux out at the start because he doesn't know there's a tracker.
Yeah. And then, like, says, like, oh, good job. Good job, bud.
Yeah. It's like, what?
Hmm. What are you feeling then?
But here's my issue.
Mhm.
I think technically it should be like a 90. But that's if he's like smart and he's letting all this shit weird happen anyway. But I'm not sure he's that smart. So if he's a dumbass and this shit's happening, it's just because he hasn't thought about it. That's not incomprehensible motivation. It's just there is no motivation. He hasn't thought about it. He hasn't thought of better things to do or say. Like, he's not paying attention. He doesn't know about the trackers. He doesn't understand what's happening with the rebel ships. He's useless.
I'm leaning to the side of Dunce.
Right, then give him like 30
Yeah.
and be done with it, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Naivety, he gets killed because he can't figure out
Bro, there's gotta be like 90 odd. It's gotta be.
92.
It's
Eh,
actually. I ca-
yeah.
See the thing. See before this movie came out, I was kind of interested
I
to
was
be like,
vaguely interested in Snoke.
yeah,
I was
like
vaguely
oh,
interested in Snoke.
and they just go kill him and go back to
Like,
using Palpy. I
now
do
he
love
looks like
Palpy though.
Hugh Hefner in Slippers at the end of his fucking life. He's riddled with disease. Sass, he gets something for sass. Take off that ridiculous helmet.
That was a little bit delicate.
Yeah, get something like a 5 or a 6 or something. Like, it's
Yeah,
not sass.
nah, but
Dog shit.
it
Dog
does
shit
roast the
character.
Kylo Ren's drip.
Dog shit character, I'm glad he's dead. Right, Poe Dameron.
Uh, Post Shamaran.
What a motherfucker that he's in this movie.
Yeah, I heard a thing that Oscar Isaac wanted Poe to die in
Yeah.
this movie. I think. Uh,
Damn, look what they did to my boy.
I kind of like that one.
Poe-faced fuck. Not subtle, but I'm going with Poe-faced fuck. Right,
Mhm.
force level. 0.
Yeah.
Or does he get something because he's flying a plane, flying an X-wing at above Jedi starfighter ability?
Oh, kind of like how Rose did for the TP. I wouldn't mind giving him a something, little something like a 10, 15.
I'll give him a 10. Fuck him. Fighting ability. If we're counting airplane fighting, it's fucking ridiculously high.
This has got to be like 80 or 90 or something.
It's got to be like a 90 plus in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
No, wait. I forgot about Rey. Because she wrecks the curve.
We can
Alright,
deal with her when we get to her.
give him an 85.
Alright, okay.
Incomprehensibility of motivation. I don't think his motivation is incomprehensible at all. He wants to get away from the First Order, and he's incredibly frustrated, and he's trying to make it happen. And I think his motivation is the clearest in the movie, and
Yeah.
he says it. He's not hiding behind it. He says exactly what his motivation is at every second. I think this is a zero, but I think it's an honest fucking zero.
Yes. Yeah.
Naivety. Now, he gets tricked, but it's not because he's naive. It's because he doesn't believe anyone's so fucking stupid as to have a plan and not tell people. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. So it doesn't count as naivety.
Because he's not. He can't believe that someone else would be that fucking naive.
Yes. Yeah.
So I don't think it counts as naivety. So, I mean, I think he gets something because he sent a janitor and a money bitch off to get a code breaker and save the whole thing.
That was quite the gamble.
That was a long shot. But he sent BB-8, who is, ridiculous.
Almost kind of like God
That's his
tier at
trump
this
card.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, he knew BB-8 would bring home the bacon. He knew it would fuck it up.
BB-8's the actual one that convinced the codebreaker to come with them, because they went Rose and Finn and the codebreaker left the cell in different directions. It was BB-8 that picked him up, got him on
Yeah,
a ship.
actually, they went straight for the horses.
Yeah.
Ugh,
So it's BB-8 that
kind of saved the day.
So maybe he wasn't naive because he sent BB-8 and they were like, BB-8 will do this. You fuck around. It doesn't matter if you two die. BB-8 will pull off this shit. I'm giving him a zero. I think he had that BB-8's mastery. Sass. It's not sass. It's anger. He's not sassy. He's enraged.
No, I'm trying to remember him being sassy at all, and I don't.
He's got little cheeky wee moments, and the phone call at the start.
Oh, surely maybe get some for the phone call.
I know, but I'm just saying the vast majority of the movie, it's not.
Oh no, he's just raging. Yeah.
Yeah, give him 15.
Yeah, that's cool.
Who fucking cares? Right, now we're on to the real turds. Finn.
Finn.
Finn's sake, you're a stupid cunt. Pinning my balls in your mouth, you dumb bitch.
Oh my god.
Finna be an asshole. Finna be an asshole. Force level 0. Fighting ability. Somehow you beat
Captain Phasma.
But I think that was just luck. She killed you. She thought she killed you. You came up on a lift when her back was turned and beamed her in the side of the head.
That is true.
So you didn't win that fight.
She lost that fight though, but he didn't
win
it.
That fight, but he did not win that fight. BB-8 caused a distraction actually, and won that fight. BB-8 distracted her, and he clogged her in the side of the head. Fuck me! You see, the more you think about it. Right, is it 0?
BB-8's key to all this.
Yeah, does he get anything for the clonk to the side of the head?
Oh, like a 2.
He gets a 2. Right, fuck him. Fuck this dude. Incomprehensibility of motivation. I mean, gigantic.
Yeah.
Where did you think you were going on an escape pod? What did you think you were going to do at Cantle Bite? Why are you hooking up with this Rose girl?
Yeah, no, but also a lot of what he does is for Ray, no?
Yes. But
the girl he met for a couple hours a week ago.
Yeah. I mean, this is like a 95 or something. None of this makes any fucking sense. You don't know any of these people. The only thing you did was sensible was try to escape at the start, but you escaped in a moronic fucking way. What do you think the escape pod was going? The escape pod doesn't have a hyperdrive. It's just going into the dark space where you'll either be shot by the First Order or run out of power and fucking freeze to death.
Hmm. So what? That was 95 on that.
No, I'm getting on 95. Fuck him. Naivety. Gigantic. He trusts
Yeah.
DJ. He tells him all the plans. Like, DJ couldn't have betrayed them if they hadn't fucking chatted openly about all the plans with Poe in front of
Yeah,
him.
if they kept him on a need-to-know basis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he thought that going along with Rose was a good idea. He thought that stealing the horse was a good idea, and this is fucking
Oh, mate, the horses are so shit.
so shit.
It pisses me off.
They can climb up cliffs, those horses.
Oh, Christ. Mate, Skyrim horses.
I'm giving him a, I'm giving him like an 85.
Yeah.
Sass. Now, this is heavy negative because the bits of sass he does try to pull off are fucking diabolical.
I
Chrome
can
Dome, Rebel Scum.
Wait, what was the one after Chrome Dome?
You'll always be scum. Rebel Scum.
Uh
Diabolical. They hate that shit. This is like negative 80.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Oh,
Oh man.
character is fucking terrible. And I quite like John Boyega and other stuff, but not in this.
I don't
Not.
think I've seen him in too much other stuff.
He's great in Attack the Block.
Oh, I've never seen that movie actually. I've been meaning
It's
to.
actually a really good horror movie.
Is it
Alien.
actually scary?
It's quite scary, yeah.
Alright.
Right, we're gonna leave Ray till the end.
Okay.
Why is Mark Hamill down as Luke Skywalker and Dobu Ski? Who the fuck is Dobu Ski?
You don't like Dobby Ski? Don't remember Dobby? I don't fucking have a clue.
Oh, he's the wee rat alien that puts the money in BB-8.
Ah.
Fucking hell. That must have been a stretch, that performance. We'll go up to Kylo Ren. In fact, we'll go up to Organa Solo. We'll do Luke Skywalker and we'll come back to Ren and Rey.
Alright, okay.
Right, Leia.
Uh,
Leia her head down to rest and never rise. Bitch is dead.
feels a bit mean because she actually died.
Yeah. Lay down and wait for death. She didn't wait long. Leia, I don't care.
Leia,
Leia, just, I don't care. I don't care anymore. You're bad at that.
Leia, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're,
go with that.
Leia, you're not good at commanding stuff. You should have given command over to someone who's more competent at everything. You've lost the same war twice.
That's just a fucking sentence.
An incorrect sentence.
It's not an incorrect sentence, and it is a. People should be saying that to her so much it does become a nickname.
You should have retired. You're like, Leia, is it not time you've retired and fucked off? And do you know something? Don't even be one of these people that retire and then like go around and get support for us, because the support you get will just be wrong. It'll be bad support. So maybe just fuck off. Full stop. No, I mean just.
Wait, can we just have that as a nickname?
You're a bad bloke, and just just
Fuck off.
yeah. Force level. I mean, insane.
Oh mate, yeah. Is this like?
This
Is
is like
this
90 plus.
100?
Is it 100? She brings herself back from death twice. One death as the character of Leia, and one death as Carrie Fisher because she comes back as a.
Oh fucking
Yeah.
hell!
Am I wrong? Does she come back for death twice?
She does. Yeah.
Yeah, she's 100. She gets sucked out into space.
And
She
then
stays
flies back
alive
in.
somehow, She force flies herself back in. She gets into that corridor without depressurizing the corridor, by the way. I never even mentioned that. That's in the notes.
Yeah.
That corridor, everyone should have been sucked out into space. Never mind. And then she lives.
Yeah.
And then shoots thing in the face, which is quite funny.
Who's she
Fighting
shoot in the
ability.
face?
Oh,
So she does, yeah.
so fighting ability, she shoots Poe in the face. Not saying it's high, but she gets something.
5.
Yeah. It's a cheap shot he wasn't expecting coming. Incomprehensibility of motivation. I mean, massive. This is very high. Why are you still in charge when you're so rampantly incompetent? Why are you so in charge when your son is the leader of the enemy? Is that not maybe affecting your decisions? Like, if you get the chance to
Yeah, it's a
assassinate him,
conflict interest.
yeah, like if you get the chance to assassinate him and end the war quicker, but you don't do it because he's your son and you think you can get him back over to the light side, are you consciously or unconsciously avoiding actions that might put Ben in danger?
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, why are you in charge? Why do you continue to give orders when you have like, you didn't win? Like, you got a republic for a couple of years and then they took it away from you again. Like,
Mhm.
like, this
You're
is
very
dog
good at
shit,
her
right?
job. Yeah.
She's horrendously bad at her job. Why? Just why? To everything she does. Why? She's getting a fucking 100.
Go.
She's her 100 because
Yeah.
what are you doing? Why are you here? You have nothing to offer. Nobody obeys your orders. Nobody takes you seriously. Nobody really does what you say. All you're doing is fucking muddying the lines of command.
Yeah.
You're not helping anybody. You have no aid to fucking anybody. Because Ben will shoot the shit out of you. You're not even good as a human shield.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, it's 100. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Naivety. Like, uh, she assumed that people would come and help her out when she called. They didn't. She
Mhm.
assumed that Luke coming back would save everyone. It didn't.
And
She assumed that once Luke was found, that would be the sort of start of the fight back. It wasn't. She assumed she could get away from the first order. She couldn't. She assumed that Holdo would be a competent leader. She wasn't.
she assumed the ships had enough fuel
They
to
didn't.
get away.
I mean, is this like a 90?
Yeah, it is 95.
95? Sass, there's a couple of tiny little. She slaps Poe. Like, there's
Mhm.
a couple of tiny little moments. But I want to give her like a 2.
Yeah.
It's not a bad card, but she does not deserve any more. That bitch can't act. She was never super great at acting, but she really can't act. Not anymore. She did now.
Yeah. No, it is not a great performance.
A terrible performance. Luke Skywalker, right? Weirdly,
Shitwalker, man.
I know a lot of insulting names for Luke,
It's weird, isn't it?
just off the top of my head. Uh, Luke the puke, Luke the pube, Luke the Luke. You know,
It rhymes with a fair few things.
there's really a few things. Luke, Luby Luke. But I think we should go for Grumpy El Shitheadio or
Yeah.
Grumpy El Fucko or just Cunto Mark II.
Yeah, actually, I'll go with that. Cunto Mark 2.
Cunto Mark II.
He's pissed off because
Oh,
he's
yeah.
I can't get over the milk thing, man.
Force level. Now, he does get the Force back, and he does something that I think is incredible by Force, like projecting himself halfway across the galaxy,
Mhm.
like having a fight and being so convincing. There's got to be something.
Yeah.
Is it like 80?
I would say 90, man. Because he transports the dice as well for fuck
That's
knows
true, and they have
why.
like a physical. Well, the dice have like a physical thing, but he doesn't.
Yeah, I know.
Which you never even considered. Why the dice have a physical body, but he doesn't?
Also, don't the dice wait about a little bit after he dies?
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
Uh,
and, but it's alright. They meant nothing to Leia because she left them there.
and she fucking did, didn't she? She just dropped him. She was like, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I don't fucking know what these are. Um, no, I don't think he should get 90 odds. 86, 87?
Okay, go 87.
Right, okay, that's fair enough.
Okay.
Fighting ability. Technically, does he fight? He fights Rey for a bit. She beats his
Um,
ass.
yeah, she does, doesn't she?
Yeah, because she is God.
Yes.
She is the
Um,
God hand.
is he like an actual? Is he actual like zero?
No, I mean he fights, so he gets something.
What, like 4, 5?
Oh, I was thinking more like 15, 20. Do you know something? You could give him 80 because Rey is unstoppable.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Rey takes on half a dozen Empire's guards at the same time,
That's true.
and he fights her for a few minutes. So actually,
Actually, it might not be that bad. Yeah.
you might be able to give him like a 70.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm convinced.
Because Rey is that good. If you're comparing, he's only had one fight, it's with her, and he fought her for a little bit. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Nah, fair, fair. That's good reasoning.
incomprehensibility of motivation is zero. He wants to die. It's not complicated.
Yeah.
It's
He just sort of
not
spell
complicated.
it
Yeah.
out.
Naivety. Well, he's extremely cynical and suspicious about everyone.
Mhm.
I think his naivety might be very low. Is it zero?
I think it might be.
I think it might be.
I'm trying to have a think. Eh, I know. I don't think he really gets like tricked.
Oh no, he does because he thinks the books are still in the tree.
Oh, so he
Yoda,
gets something for that then. Yoda tricks him.
Yoda slips him something. Give him like 20.
Yeah. Okay.
Sass, right? Okay. Now he has the same kind of sass as I have, which is just grumpy old man shitheadery,
Mhm.
and I feel that to my bones. We're both grumpy old pricks. However, his isn't even funny. Mine is occasionally amusing.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? But that's what makes it sass
Yeah.
rather than just being a grumpy old cunt.
No, I agree. Uh, yeah. I can't think of one thing he says that's funny.
The only thing he does that's even vaguely sass is when he's tickling her hand with a branch, and she goes, "I can feel it, I can feel it," and he slaps her. And there's a lot of eye rolling and stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm. Does he get
Can
like a little something then, like a
I
10
give
or
him like a
something?
15?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. We're on to our last two characters. We're going to do Kylo first.
Okay.
Right. Force level.
Oh, what about the nickname?
Oh, Kylo. Kylo, can you go?
Kylo, can you go? Uh,
Kylo, can you go? Fuck yourself. I'm not going to get better than
no.
that. Force level. Exactly equal to Ray's.
Oh, is this because of the lightsaber pull?
Well, that's what I'm basing it on, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Ugh, no, sorry. Um,
And Ray's is like a 99 or 100, is it not?
well, Leia's the 100.
Yeah,
Is Rey
God, we
higher?
can't give Leia 100. Ray's got to be the top. Leia's going back down to 99.
Aye, okay. So are they both 100 then, Kylo and Rey?
Sure. Because they've given them an absurd level of power. That's part of the problem. They've ramped their power levels up so high, there's
Mm-hmm.
nothing they can't do. Fighting ability, Kylo. Um, he's incredibly good in a starfighter. He fights half a dozen Imperial guards, same as her, but he loses actually. That Imperial guard has him before she passes him a
Yeah,
lightsaber.
she's got to chuck the lightsaber to him, yeah.
Yeah.
So is it potentially like a sort of 80 or so?
Yeah, I'll
Like
give it an 8.
hovering around that area?
I'll give it an 8. Incomprehensibility of motivation. Genuinely quite high. I'm not sure what his endgame is.
Mm.
I don't
Well,
think that before he walked into that Snoke room that he was going to kill Snoke.
no, I agree. I think that after Snoke dies, though, it sort of drops.
Sure, but is
Um,
for most of the time is he just bouncing from one thing to another,
I
not
think
knowing
he's
what's
going
going
with the
on?
flow. Yeah,
He's just pinballing about. So
yeah. I
is
think
he?
shit's just happening. He's just going with it.
So he's an incomprehensibility of motivation. Is it like a 0 because he has no motivation?
Yeah, I
Shit's just
guess.
happening around him. All right.
Yeah, I think so.
Naivety. Well, he thinks that she'll join him and she doesn't.
He also gets tricked by Luke Force Ghost.
Yep.
Quite dramatically.
They're both tricked by Snoke, who's actually facilitating the space timing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, but
is it like a 90?
yeah, I think it is. If not even high, I wouldn't even mind a 95. Honestly.
I'll meet you at 92.
Okay.
Sass. No.
No, none at all. I don't think he's just white.
He's just nothing.
Yeah,
And finally we go on to Rey, or are we just calling her Mary Sue?
yeah, might as well.
Because it's impossible how good she is at fucking everything. Force level, 100.
Yep,
She can do everything. Fighting, 100.
yep.
She wins the fight against the thing, and she shoots down 40 TIE fighters, like, easily.
Yeah, she's blasting them in the Millennium Falcon.
Do you remember when Luke was escaping with Han, and he got one, and Han went like, "Don't get cocky, kid,"
Mm-hmm.
and she's just mown down 40. She's never touched that gun before. She goes, "Oh, I like this," and it's just mown down 40 at a time.
Yep.
I mean,
It's
it's 100. Is she 100?
yeah, she is
Because she
100.
can't do any wrong.
No, no, she actually can't.
Incomprehensibility of motivation. I I have no idea. Is she good? Is she bad? She jumps at the Emperor at Snoke with hate in her heart, but she wants to be a good Jedi. She's good. I won't turn evil, but I will smash in the head. I won't turn evil, but I will have FaceTime conversations with a mass murderer. I I won't. I will do this, but I won't do that. I will do that, but I won't do this. I can do everything, but I can't do that. I don't know where this bitch is coming from.
Hmm.
And she's not being bounced along. She's like going specifically to do shit.
Yeah. It's
Is it 100?
yeah, I think it is. I literally don't know
I've
what.
no idea why she's doing what she's doing.
No,
Right?
she's
One
just sort of. Yeah,
everything. She's just
she's
everything
doing
all the time.
everything. Yeah.
Naivety. Is she 100? she believes that she'll find Luke and everything will be great, and it's not. She
She
believes
thinks
Luke
she
will
can
treat.
bring Kylo back to good side.
Yeah. She
Ain't
thinks that
gonna
she can resist the dark side with no problem whatsoever. She
happen.
thinks, is this the 100?
I think so. I'm fine with giving her 100 here.
Sass, negative 100. She's the fucking Galactus of this deck.
Wait, is she sassy at all?
No, she attempts a couple of things and they're terrible. Negative 100. She's a fucking thick, nasty piece of shit. Negative 100. Fuck that bitch. Thank God we're finished. I am never going to watch this movie again in my life.
Oh no, no
I'll
chance.
read my notes and remember why I hate it. I got a hardback book so I could keep my notes. I'm thinking of writing them all out into a journal just so I can keep them forever.
Fair. Someone's got to like note down this moment though in human history. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone's got to
This
do it.
this is absolutely dog shit. Right, we finished the decks. Fuck them. Who cares? We'll never play this goddamn deck. We might. We probably won't because we'd have to finish the rest of the movies first.
Yeah, we would.
And we'd have to go back and redo all the other decks as well now to fit those categories.
Oh shit, yeah.
Which we used to do for fun, but after doing this 15 times, we've lost some of the flavour for it.
We have done it quite a few times now, haven't we?
Yeah, we did do it a lot, yeah. We did it a lot with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
We've already done all the Harry Potter decks like twice. We just haven't recorded podcasts on them all. Right. Sarky fixes your movie. Get rid of Rian Johnson. His dialogue and plot is fucking terrible. And The Force Awakens was a remake of Star Wars. So this is like 10 minutes of a remake of Empire stretched out over a movie. Just remake Empire. Empire was really good. Like, you could just remade Empire, and instead of no, I am your father, you could have had no, they were nobodies. They were nothing. You come from nothing. Like, you could have had a very similar set of emotional beats. Like, just you remade Star Wars. Just remake Empire. Like,
Yeah,
you
might
didn't
as
try
well.
anything original. Just update the graphics, change the plot about a tiny little bit, but don't take 10 minutes of Empire and then change the rules of the galaxy. No. You've ruined this galaxy now, Rian Johnson, with your shitheadery. Just take Empire, fuck it around, change the characters a wee bit. Have the, instead of the, no, I am your father, have it be, no, they were nobodies. Dead in a pauper's grave on Jakku. They sold you for some rum. Have that be like the twisting force that sends Rey into the next movie, considering whether she should be in the dark side or the light, the conflict within her. Don't have Phasma in it at all. She died in that trash compactor in the first movie. She's not in this anymore. Don't have like reveal Snoke to be a bad CGI 10-foot tall lump in a weird dressing gown. Like, keep him at a distance. We don't need to see him. Don't have anything to do with anything Death Star. Don't have miniature Death Star tech lasers. Don't do any of that shit. Just no. Okay? Just no. Have a middle chapter that sets up for the end chapter, not fucks it over. Have this be the when we're building up the resistance. The Leia and Rey can be off training or finding Luke, whatever. But Poe and Finn and Rose and Leia and the rebellion can be going around from planet to planet trying to
Convince people to
raise
join them.
the rebellion. Yeah. And like gather an army and set it up for the next movie instead of fucking it into the ground so that the next movie J.J. Abrams has literally nothing to work with and just has to go, oh well, that didn't happen. They've still got an army. Kylo Ren's still got a helmet. Uh, 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 uh. That's how you fix this movie. You make an entirely different movie. You don't do any of this. You don't do any Canto Bite shit. It's not fine. It's not funny. It's not smart. It's not interesting. It's not a good social commentary. What's arms dealers are shitheads? Okay, that's not like a fearing social indictment. Like what the fuck? Slavery is bad. Yeah, yes. Canto Bite seems to have been within the Old Republic though, so the Old Republic was apparently fine with slaves on Canto Bite. So
it's just a crock of shit, man.
It's just a crock of shit. Just like don't make this movie. But if you do make this movie, make it entirely just rip off Empire. You ripped off Star Wars. Just rip off Empire. Why are we complicating this? Make Rey suffer a little. Have her lose something at any time. Cut off a leg. We've done the hand and the arm 1,000 times. Have her cut off at the knees. Next movie, she's in Darth Maul robot legs.
Yeah.
You know, fucking
or
something.
Cool blades or something.
Yeah, or something. It's dog shit. Fuck this movie. I hate it.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll stop talking about it, man. Fuck
yeah,
it.
Let's stop talking about it. No, let's never talk about this movie again. However, let's talk about Culture Corner. Which I very much enjoyed. Because I listened to our old podcast and you came up with Culture Corner and I thought, that's pretty good.
Yeah, nice. Thank you.
So, Culture Corner, what have we been watching or reading or whatever. And it's been a while, so lots of shit, so I'm not going to go through it all. I watched Obi-Wan. I thought it was fine.
Same.
I wasn't super into it. I wasn't super against it. I thought the actual Darth Vader fight was pretty good. But it's weird because they couldn't kill each other. One couldn't kill each other at the end.
Yeah, I know.
They're both alive.
It's the issue with prequels.
Yeah, it's the issue with prequels. But you could at least done something that, like, separated them.
Yeah.
Instead of them just walking away.
No, could have. I think, see, my favourite part of watching it, though, I watched it with my roommates. So the whole time we're just sitting chatting shit about it and looking up lore on Wikipedia. Dumb Star Wars lore, which is some of my favourite things.
Yeah, there's a lot of it. I used to be very much into it.
Yeah. But it was average.
Yeah, it was extremely average.
Also, every episode's kind of the same, man. Like, I just kind of enjoyed seeing Ewan McGregor, I guess. Like,
yeah, but it wasn't Obi-Wan.
No, he was like sort of depressed.
Yeah.
Like hermit, sort of.
I've got my TVs up. I'm having a look down. I tried watching Abbott Elementary. I don't get it.
Never heard of it.
It's a sitcom based in an elementary school in America, and I don't get it. I like the angry Italian teacher. I don't get the rest of it.
Okay.
I watched The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. Still solid.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's the guy that's in The Evil Dead, Bruce Campbell. It's him as a cowboy, but it's got like a sci-fi twist, and it's schlocky shit, but it's really good, and I really like The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. It's terrible, but I'm a big. It's not terrible. I'm a big fan. I tried watching Cobra Kai because someone was very insistent. That first season's, I've watched about half of the first episode. That fucking drags, mate.
No. Oh, it does. It does, but I do think it's better watching it with someone. I don't, but I love it, man. Actual.
He wants us to do a Cobra Kai, and I will try and chunk through it. But fuck me, as
No, because you're still in the YouTube Premium era.
yeah,
I
it's
think it's
hard
season
going.
3 or 4. It goes Netflix.
Oh, that's
Uh,
a long time to wait, man.
it is. I
But I
think the
will chunk through it.
episodes are go pure rapid though.
I'll maybe sit
Like,
down one night when I'm bored and really try and get through it. Do you want to do?
um,
We're gonna try and get back to a weekly or semi-weekly basis. Do you want to do Hunger Games? First Hunger Games. I've
yeah,
never seen it.
yeah.
I've got no opinion on it, so I'm fine doing it.
I think I
But
watched it a while ago, but
there'll be like, as far as I understand, you've got the Jennifer Lawrence, and then you've got the people she fights. So there'll be 2 or 3 people that we could all get like fighting ability or hiding ability and shit in.
yeah, yeah,
So
totally.
we should be able to
Yeah,
make a deck out of 4 of those movies, right?
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I
All
think
right.
there's a ton of characters. Yeah.
I don't know, but
No,
I'm
no,
fine
no.
with it. So
They're definitely because there's a whole like elite class and everything that put the games on and that, and
I believe you.
it's a whole
Right. So
thing. Yeah,
Hunger Games next week.
yeah. Next week or a couple weeks maybe.
All right.
Just depends how busy I am, to be
No,
honest.
no, understood. Um, what else am I watching? I'm scrolling through my thing. I had to rewatch bits of June.
What, the new one?
And no, the David
David
Lynch one.
Lynch.
Yeah, because someone X Alt/X. What is this?
Alt Shift X.
Alt/X. He did one on June, and I just it was pretty good actually. And I was just watching bits of June to go along with what he was talking about.
Fair.
I tried watching Evil. I don't get it.
I don't know what that is either.
It's a TV show where there may or may not be demons, but there might be demons, but they may not be demons. But we work for the church investigating whether these people have got demonic possessions. But do demons exist? They might not exist. Is it just mental illness? It might be mental illness.
Okay.
I don't get it. I watched Euphoria seasons 1 and some of season 2. I really like Fez.
Right. I've not seen Euphoria, but I see a ton of folk talking about it.
I really like Fez.
Is it a good show?
It's a pretty good show.
Alright, because I've heard it described. I never watched this show either, but do you know the show Skins?
Yes, it is American Skins.
Is it?
Kind of, yeah.
Alright. Is it worth a watch?
I quite liked it, yeah.
Alright. I might give it a watch at some point
I,
then.
I, I really like season 1. I haven't watched all of season 2. I watched a couple of episodes. But I fucking love Fez. I love Fez and Ashtray. Fez is fucking solid. I started watching Family Guy as my background stuff, and then remembered that after season like 5, it's absolutely dog shit, and that just continues to the current day. I tried watching Frasier. Does not hold up. You can't rewatch Frasier.
Okay.
Doesn't hold up.
I never watched Frasier.
Yep. Well, don't bother.
I won't.
Does not hold up. I tried watching Max and Paddy's Road to Nowhere, which is classic, but
Is that
I
the
don't
Peter
think.
Kay?
Yeah, I don't think it's acceptable anymore. I don't think it's socially acceptable. But it's pretty good. If you've never seen it, it's pretty good. I also watched 7 Periods with Mr. Gormsby, which is definitely not acceptable anymore, but is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Fair enough.
It's fucking great. I watched Robot Chicken Star Wars again recently because
I was watching clips of that on YouTube.
I need to take the taste out of my mouth.
Yeah.
What else we got? We watched The Orville. Oh my god! The new series of The Orville is out, right? Did you ever watch The Orville?
No, wait, this is the Star Trek.
This is Seth MacFarlane's Star Trek.
Yeah.
Series 1 of The Orville is pretty good. It's like classic Trek. It's not bad. Season 2 of The Orville is classic Next Generation Trek. It's pretty good.
Right?
It's pretty good.
Is it funny?
It has
Is it
funny moments, but
comedy?
it's also a fairly serious sci-fi.
All
It's
right.
it's on the lighter side for Trek. Like there's definitely funny bits in it, but they tackle like semi-serious sci-fi stuff. It's absolutely solid. But then they took this massive hiatus. I think part pandemic and part one thing and part the other.
Mhm.
So they've come back with the Orville New Voyages or New Horizons or something, and
Mhm.
it's now each one's like a movie, and they're fucking great. They're
Really?
like great. And like the first episode, do you remember Data from Next
Yeah.
Gen? Well, in the first, they've got a kind of Data as well. But in the first episode, they bully him to suicide,
Oh.
and then it's a
Okay.
huge philosophical discussion about can you bring him back? Should we bring him back? Is there something to bring back? Or it's really good. It's about peer
Huh.
pressure and loneliness, and it's fucking great. It's fucking great. And then every other episode is just great. They're releasing one a week, like a normal TV show, but they're an hour 15 or something.
Mhm.
So they're like almost a movie length, and they're fucking great.
I
I, ca-
may
I
give 'em
can't
a watch then.
I can't rave about them highly enough. They're really, really good. Like
Fair.
knocked out of the goddamn park. I went back to Top Gear
Uh-huh.
because I didn't want to see Joey, Matt LeBlanc, and I don't give a shit. I like the original three,
Yeah.
but they are too old for it now. Even if they hadn't like got fired and
Are you
disgraced.
talking about their new show?
Yeah, like I'm not interested
Mhm.
in that. They're too old. However, Top Gear has got rid of Matt LeBlanc and Chris Evans and this person and that person, and for the last 4 or 5 seasons, they've got down to Paddy McGuinness, Freddie Flintstone, the cricketer, and Chris, someone who's the actual like car reporter.
Chris Harris?
Yeah, those three are a fucking great trio, and I'm back on Top Gear now. Now that I've realised it, and like I'm watching their
Ah.
specials, and like Top Gear's good again.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I
it's been
wasn't
good again for like
expecting that.
4 seasons. Yeah, you once the old guys went, once Clarkson and Hammond and May went, you thought, right,
Uh-huh.
it's just done. But
Yeah.
they had a couple of rough years, and then they went, we need three
They've got,
people
like,
who are
an actual decent trio.
to actually fuck around in, and it's great. Freddie Flintoff, funny as fuck. There's an episode where they make electric cars,
Mhm.
and they all make their own electric cars, and they design a racetrack. In fact, I'll link it. I'll pull it up and can I share my screen? I'll do that afterwards.
Right.
But it's great. There's like a 30-second that is just it's pants-waitingly funny.
Fair play.
Um, what else have I done? I've also read a couple of books. They're books I've reread before. Or Elizabeth Haydon. I love that woman. They're my
Mhm.
favourite books. I've got tattoos about those books. Fucking great. And I read a lot of HFY on Reddit, which is a subreddit devoted to stories about humans kicking ass across the universe.
Mhm.
Um, and that's about it. What about you?
Um, I don't really think I've been watching too much. I've been watching a fair bit of Malcolm in the Middle the last week.
Malcolm in the Middle is one of the very few old shows that holds up. For
Mhm.
one specific reason. They are so poor, there is no way that those kids would have mobile phones, even if it was modern day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not wrong. But I started on a random episode from season 3, and every one that I was watching after was just hitting. It was
Yeah, they're
so
great.
good. Each of them are great. They're so well written, I think.
Reese
Like,
going to the army is one of the best.
I'm not there yet. I'm looking. There's see as I'm rewatching though, I'm remembering more and more. And they're just great. Like actual.
One of the best lines in any TV show I've ever seen. is in Malcolm in the Middle, and it's when Reese is in the army, and they decide to do a prank to honour him,
Mhm.
and they're talking about all his old pranks, and Dewey goes, "Do you remember when he shaved off my eyebrows and then glued them back on so I looked permanently surprised? That was genius. That was genius. That's one of the best jokes. Like you get the visual, even though you don't see the visual.
Dude, yeah,
It's
but
such a good line.
there's so many jokes like that though. Like there was one I watched the other day where Malcolm's helping Craig put up his like new satellite and get his TV all sorted and stuff.
Yeah,
And then Craig falls off the roof, and you hear Hal and Lois talking about it later, and it's like, oh, Craig's speaking again. So you think he's in like a full body cast type thing, and Hal's like, oh yeah, it'll be great getting rid of the like two blinks for yes, or two blinks for no, one blink for yes. And Lois goes, oh well, no, it was the other way about. It was one blink for yes, two blinks for no, and Hal just goes, oh, so the soup was too hot. Like it's just well written, man. I
Bryan
really rate that
Cranston.
show.
Bryan Cranston, the actress whose name I can't remember, unfortunately. She never like became huge out of this, and it's
Are
a
you thinking
shame.
about Lois?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
is it
never.
Jane someday?
Sure,
Jane I had a mar.
but they're both fantastic. The boys are incredible. They're child actors, and they're fucking great.
Yeah, from season one though, they're
They're
great.
great. Yeah, it's unbelievable that they found like three kids that were like just great right off the bat.
Yeah. Mhm.
If the Harry Potter team had that level of fucking meshing that the Malcolm in the Middle kids do, it would have been way better movies.
Mhm. No, absolutely.
Malcolm in the Middle
That might
absolutely
be
holds up.
peak child acting.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'll tell you the best bit about Malcolm Middle that I really, really love is like I think it's the last episode. It is the last episode where they go, what is it? What do you expect of me? What do you want to be? You're going to be president of the United States. What? Yeah, sorry, thought you knew. You think I'm going to be president? Yeah. You tell me you can't do it. Uh, but if you'd let me take that job, I could have got super rich and bought the presidency, but then you wouldn't be the right kind of president. You've got to suffer. I suffered all my
Mhm.
life. No, you've got to suffer more. You've got to have people look down at you and berate you, even though you're twice as smart as they are. And then, and only then, you can be the best president because you'll give a shit about people like us. He goes, so you don't want me to just be president. You want me to be one of the greatest presidents that ever lived. Yes. That's
Mhm.
it. Like, yep, that's. I'd love a follow up where he's just president.
Yeah. No, man, I rate it so much.
It's so good, man.
I rate it. I think other than that though, I finally got around to watching Ragnarok.
Great, isn't it, right?
That's pretty good. Yeah, yeah, I rated it. Um, I watched some other weird movie, Everywhere All at Once or something.
Oh, yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
Dude, I thought the fight scenes in it were kind of cool. Because it was very like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon fight scenes.
Yeah,
But a lot of the comedy and humor just didn't land with me, to be honest.
fair enough.
It's a bit sort of, I don't know how to describe it.
Eh, a lot of humour
There's,
doesn't land with me. I don't understand Always Sunny. I don't understand The Office.
mm,
Any version of it. There's lots of things that people find incredibly funny that I just go, I don't get it. And
yeah,
that's okay. You don't have to get comedy. Comedy's individual for every single person.
no, totally. But that's not taken away from the fact that it's like I thought it was like a very average, like meh movie, but it was definitely like at least well made, you know.
Fair enough.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. People are saying it's great. Just didn't vibe with
Yeah,
it.
that's fine.
Off the top of my head, though, I don't know if I've watched much other stuff. Like, I'm quickly checking my Netflix.
It's been a long time. I'm not expecting you to remember what you watched 2 months ago.
Yeah, it has been a while. But I genuinely don't think I've been watching all that much.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, well then, let's wrap this fucker up. So,
Yeah.
thanks for joining us. Send us money if you want to advertise. We'll sell out like cheap whores. There is a
Mhm.
website, but I'm not really maintaining it or doing anything with it. I'll maybe try and sum up the enthusiasm to do something, but probably fucking not. You can leave a comment, a like, or whatever if you want. Thanks for joining us for this absolute dogshit piece of movie. So, see you later, Fisarke.
And catch you guys later from Dynamic.
Yep. The first of the Hunger Games next week. Love yous. Bye.